y'all to get your tax return direct deposited? Like 3 weeks?
No, like 10 days.
21 days is the average.
Yeah.
Oh, I got mine in like a week and a half.
Well, yeah, if you do it in January, you can get like,
that's why I do
a
it
few
then.
days.
Yeah.
But if you do it in April, it's typically about 21 days.
All right, 10-4. Nice.
I actually got a refund for the first time in like 5 years.
Same,
Well, congratulations. You lent the government money for a year, Steve.
Well, what
That's what my
happened
boss
was I adjusted my taxes, like my withholding was wrong.
Yeah.
So I was always paying. So I adjusted my withholding, but then I went to school more too, and they paid me for that.
So you had to double up.
Mm-hmm.
I get money back, but that's just because my business costs me like $50,000 a year. So.
Jeez.
You can only do that for 3 years.
No, apparently that's not the case.
It used to
So
be.
you go to jail
You can
for
only
tax
not
fraud.
turn a profit for 3 years.
No, he can prove you wrong. He can
I'm
not turn a
honest.
profit ever.
And yeah, because so B-Bell said that he thought that was the case as well, and his dad was like, "No, they don't care about that anymore."
Oh, well,
It's
shit.
technically illegal, but they don't care. So
Oh, okay, good. Well, I do. The executive branch definitely does not care about things that are illegal anymore. So that is true.
All right, let's find out if mixing that garbage tea with some.
Don't agitate.
Arnie
Just
Palmer.
chug it.
I'm not chugging a whole jug of this shit.
chug a jug.
Garbage tea is
Chug a
the,
jug.
the
Chug
name
a
Dennis
jug.
gives to the
No, it still
juice
sucks.
at the bottom of a trash can.
It probably needed
Called
to be
garbage
half
tea.
and half.
Is there booze in that?
Yes.
Nice. I told
Yeah, it
you.
ferments.
It's this much Arnie Palmer and then that much that garbage tea.
Nice. Is Arnie Palmer like you saying vodka? Is that what you're trying to say?
Arnie Palmer Light.
Is that
It's tea.
It's
Right.
an Arizona iced tea, bud.
Yeah.
So where's the booze?
It's the other
The
tea.
other part of it.
Oh, I
twisted
see.
tea.
Do you remember
Twisted
that,
tea.
that
Okay,
shitty
gotcha.
tea
Yeah, the
that I
one
got
by-
last time?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I poured all of it in here.
Is it
You
better
mean
with
the
the Arnie
shit
Palmer?
tea?
Not very much better.
That's a shame.
I'm going to mix this in once it gets low enough, and then maybe that'll be something.
Well, I told your background checker that I only ever see you drink like 1 or 2 drinks, if you do at all.
Whatever, who cares?
It's true.
I don't care.
And now you're chugging
When he wakes
tea.
up.
Now you're chugging
When we
a
eat
jug of
breakfast
tea.
together.
It's one
You're
drink.
making
Foster.
liars out of us.
I am on
What a
record
bunch of
with
suckers.
the Department of Homeland Security.
I
You're
only
going
ever
to
see
make me in
him-
charge of ice.
I only ever see him
Little do
drink
they
1 or
know I
2
love
drinks
iced
because he
tea.
usually drives off after.
Oh, he's texting me now. What the fuck?
Thanks for the sub, Shinigami.
That is funny.
What's up, Hunter? How you doing, man?
I'm not chugging it. The Shinigami. It's too much.
You might if you
It's a
chug
gallon.
some more.
Same old stuff, man. I was sick last week. I got some sort of 24-hour bug where I was just fucking down.
I thought you said
Gross.
you had the Rona.
It's called
I
Possible
no,
Rona.
I said I did not have the Rona
Oh, okay.
after a while. But yeah, it had some sort of 24-hour bug. I was down for like an hour and then I was fine. Or an hour, a day, and then I was like fine.
Yeah, it was once he sent that text, though, he couldn't do the show. He started feeling a lot better.
Yeah, that's right.
I've done
weird how
that
that
too.
works.
Yeah.
That's right.
You just need your afternoon nap or you just
Oh,
can't
my
do
God,
anything.
It was all day.
I'm aware how your
all
naps work.
Day. I woke up at 8:30, went downstairs, ate 4 hot dogs, fell asleep on the couch, woke up with a sore neck, went upstairs, fell asleep until
Had 4 more hot dogs.
4:30.
Covered them in beer cheese
Got
and
up,
chili.
had a peanut butter roll up, went to get Tristan.
You know, when you
roll
sleep
up.
for like 8 hours, or when you nap for like 8 hours, it's just called sleeping. That's just called.
Dude,
Yeah,
great.
it's literally just sleeping.
I was up late last night doing important research.
doing hockey.
Yeah, but I didn't get home till hockey till like 12. And then I had to watch Ghost Adventures for 3
I was
hours.
going to say, you texted me after I was asleep, so it
Yeah.
had to be after 12.
Yeah. So,
So, like, what did we do last time?
I don't think it
It was
matters.
like weeks ago.
What did we do last time, Dennis?
The last episode was
Dennis's birthday.
that aquatic horror, that like water monster that could suck you into like a glass of water.
Oh, and you have a fear
Yeah.
of you get a fear of water.
Yeah.
That's right. I
Of being
almost
submerged.
died.
You did.
I
You
almost
all just kept
lost.
infecting each other, and you're like,
Yes.
shit, give me amnestics.
Put
What
the
happened?
needle in me. let me forget my childhood. What do you mean I'm married with 4 kids?
You don't know me.
I don't know you.
I don't know you.
Shinigami's right.
That's not fair.
He just
What
uses
are you,
it as a crutch.
a fucking doctor or something? Get out of my head.
While they had him in the hospital and they were trying to figure out what's wrong with him, he just kept eating
I was
hot
door
dogs.
dashing hot
He
dogs.
had a lot of pocket dogs. And they're like, we just don't understand what's wrong with him.
I don't know.
It's Crohn's.
I can't stop
It's
shitting
not all the
myself.
hot dogs.
Do you have any more salami?
This guy actually offered me salami today, and I had to
said
turn
no.
it down.
Why?
He's so strong.
Because I knew I had 4 hot dogs wiggling all down in my belly already.
Apparently hot dogs don't count as meat for Jesus. So.
That's fine. That's something said by idiots.
Did they make fish dogs?
Yeah, they're called fish sticks, you dumb dicks.
Those are breaded. What hot dog have you had that's breaded?
Corn dogs?
Corn dogs, you
That's not
fucking idiot.
breaded. That's batter.
What is batter?
What is
bread,
breading,
but deep fried.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm also going to go home from this, eat an edible, and probably eat more hot dogs.
How do you have so many hot dogs?
I bought a 64 pack.
64-pack. That's for the snacking.
In this economy,
It's not hot girl
That's
summer,
the only
it's
thing
hot
that hasn't
dog
gone up
summer.
in price.
they have actually.
I don't
I've
know.
checked. I could just get you a case of hot dog through work.
Do they sell coolers of hot dogs?
I mean,
It's
they come in
buckets.
cold.
It's a packet of 8,000.
I got a bucket
I
of
mean, you
hot
should take
dogs.
10 pounds.
The hot
sometime.
dogs and like put them on a vest so that you can like hide it under a
Vertically.
coat so that
Yeah.
nobody steals your snacks. But then you can like open it up and like eat a hot dog so you have snacks.
Make sure
And
to
you
have them
show
all
it to
stringed
people
together, too.
in like crowded areas and be like, look at my snacks.
Yeah.
And then close your trench coat back
They'll
up.
probably be so impressed they'll
Keep them
scream.
attached with strings, though.
Well, I'm wearing a
Yeah.
ski mask.
Dogs.
Run into
right.
banks.
And a green headband.
Previously on Botched.
Hot dog summer.
No, there's no hot dogs in the last time.
Hot dog, Nagita hot dog, Nagita hot dog. I need a hot diggity dog.
HOTDOGS. Hot dogs are the fucking best.
Hey, that covers it.
We were scared of water, but then we forgot.
Pretty much.
Fucking
What are all
lighthouses.
these wet floor signs doing here?
Fucking lighthouses.
That was.
Oy vey, indeed.
Oh yeah, it started with lighthouses.
Yeah.
that's
It
right.
did start with a
It
lighthouse.
started with a lighthouse. I was
Yeah,
like,
most of the
lighthouse.
episode was that one, in fact.
It's true. Welcome back, junior researchers, to the 42nd episode in our 9th season of Botched. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to be starting off a good bit after we left off last time, as our intrepid researchers of Site 01,
Wicked fucking intrepid.
so intrepid, they have been sent a direct and encrypted communication from
Whoa.
the O5 Council.
Who
We
were
get
they?
the call up. We got the call up.
The ones in charge of the entire
It's time
You
to,
mean they sent us a letter that needs one of them decoder rings
Yeah,
from
which you should have one.
from a box of Wheaties?
there
Yeah.
it is. I was gonna say Orville milk, but I think
Orville milk.
Orville mink milk. Yeah.
Ormel milk.
Orville
Hormel.
Milkenbacher.
yeah,
Hormel milk.
That's it.
From Minx.
Yeah.
It's
Hormel
not
milk
around
and chili.
anymore because it was chewy milk.
But it had rings in it.
It got
Yeah.
delivered to your front fucking door
Yeah.
every morning. Minkenbacher.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you've got your milk
I
rings.
got my little Miss Annie
Miss Annie milk ring.
milk ring.
Little Miss Annie milk ring. Okay. Roll me an intelligence check to not fuck that up. And read your message using your milk rings.
Can't I just use the cipher?
You guys are stupid.
I'm not fucking stupid. I can't
You don't have to
I don't
roll
have a
very
fucking
high.
milk ring
But
Can I get advantage since I saved the back of the cereal box?
with the key.
Posted marks don't count.
High
you
low.
dumbass.
Because I gotta
Low.
gotta
No.
fund my nephew's
God damn
school. Can I just
10.
can I look at the cipher?
yeah. What'd you get?
I got a 14.
You're fine. Yeah.
I
What'd you
got
get?
a 7.
You're fine.
All right.
Anything above a 1, you can read.
We
Because
did
it's
it.
very clear.
Good job.
Because we can
It's in
read.
English.
You can use your cipher. So your message essentially says that Dr. Montauk has gone missing.
Stop.
He has become increasingly more unhinged. Stop. Since the loss of his brother. Stop. The O5 Council has not interceded as they could not argue with his results. They've made many discoveries, wiped out the children of the Scarlet King, and have Procedure 110 Montauk to keep the Scarlet King at bay. However, he's gone missing, and they can't afford his knowledge and skills possibly falling into the wrong hands, such as cultists.
That ain't fucking good.
So you guys, specifically the three of you named in the letter.
Whoa, we got to go on the mission?
That's what the letter says.
I've been staying in the safety.
What you decide to do is up to you, but the letter directs you three specifically to go find him.
I'm going to go. I feel like it's kind of our fault that all this happened.
How's this our fucking fault?
I don't remember because
A monster?
I had a
fucking
flash
monster?
of light recently. I don't remember a lot
You
of
had a
things.
flash of light?
Yeah.
We gave him too much
like
spaghetti.
last week, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Spaghetti,
fuck.
spaghetti.
I hope you choke on that.
Nope.
Chug it.
It's too gross to
I've
choke
been
on.
putting amnestics in his daily chili dog to see how far we can
Just to
take
see
it.
how far you can push it.
What chili dog?
We're back to childhood at this point.
This is called a chili dog, Dr. Frankenstein.
I hate it.
I've been reteaching him the English language
I
in the
bet I
wrong
can
way.
eat it with no hands.
just to see if I can fuck him up.
I bet you can't.
Hold it in
Is
your
it
lap. Let me try.
Is it like when you have severe nerve damage and you forget how to walk, but he just forgot how to eat chili dogs? He just forgot how to take the whole glizzy.
Ooh, whoa.
I know how to unhinge my chin.
Some things he'll never forget. All right, well, if they're calling us out to do it, that means they trust no one else but this crackerjack team, and to hell with the Frankenstein protocols where one of us stays behind all the time. We're getting geared up and we're going out, Lieutenant
I need my
Colonel.
combat infantry badge to get my full bird colonel anyway.
Okay.
Fucking badge.
So what equipment do you want to take with you on your journey?
Tank.
Tank? Sure.
2 tanks.
Take a tank.
We all get our own
That'll be great on the road.
with lasers.
Thank God for this highway system.
Arnold.
Yeah, treads can go on the road.
Yeah, no, it won't stick out like a sore thumb to see 2 tanks rolling down the highways.
Excuse me.
3 tanks
There
rolling
it
down the
is.
highways. Sorry. High low.
At that point, it's called a column. Column of tanks.
Low.
No, not you. Him.
Why me?
Because you're stupid.
No. Low.
3 tanks.
Hey, let's go.
I rolled a 6.
That's just how we get there.
Yeah.
That's just transportation.
I mean, standard loadout, Kevlar,
Gun.
gun.
Okay.
Nice.
So you're
Grenades.
fully loaded. All right.
M1 Garand, finest rifle ever invented.
Okay.
Whole bunch of clips.
Anything non-combat related you're taking?
Oh,
with
like
Camera.
500 men.
A notebook.
you? No, you can't take 500 men because if they're only trusting you guys,
That's
they don't
true.
want, you know.
Other
I mean, you could take 500 men.
Nah, I'm not
How
gonna-
you decide to do this is up to you. But
Video camera.
Yeah, camera.
okay. I don't think video
Photo
cam-
camera as well.
Did we say video cameras exist?
Video
They're
cameras
like
absolutely
handheld
exist. They were
ones?
doing that
No.
shit in World War II.
That's true. You're right.
Radio.
Yeah, something to record last moments.
Okay.
So I'm
Tape
wearing a
recorder.
wire.
Like a tape
Yeah.
recorder? Okay.
And a dead man switch that broadcasts it back to the...
No.
If I drop it,
No.
Radio.
A tape recorder's not going to send a broadcast.
it's like on a CB.
Night vision goggles.
I don't think the
All the truckers need to know.
the technology exists
We
from
need a CB
tape
radio,
recorder to CB.
10-4.
All right. A dead man switch homing beacon.
We'll go with homing beacon.
All right. It's in my ass.
Map.
It's in your butt. It's a butt plug. Got it. It just goes beep, beep, beep. all the time.
Compass.
A map, a compass. Okay. Anything else?
Rope.
Snacks.
How much rope?
200 yard.
All right. You're carrying it.
I put it in my tank.
MREs
I thought you said you're not taking the tank.
when those get made.
Of course, why would I get a tank approved and not take it?
Okay.
Toilet paper.
Okay. This is all going in the tanks.
Case of vodka.
It's going to be great when you can definitely drive the tank everywhere, like into buildings.
They're all-terrain vehicles. They got them treads for a
tanks.
reason.
Horses.
Where are you putting them?
Strap 'em to the
Strap 'em
tank.
to the
Yeah,
tank.
the
No.
tank tows.
You get
horse
one mode
trailer.
of transportation.
Horse tank.
It's a
It's
horse
like
with
that
dreads.
cool tank that like has a motorcycle that comes out of it when it gets too damaged.
Are you talking about Batman?
I don't know what that is, but sure.
I can fit a.
You mean
No.
the comic book character from 1942?
Yes, that one. You get
An
one
ATV?
choice of transportation.
Horse tank.
Roller skates.
I'll give you a horse with treads instead of legs. I'll give it to you. That's fine.
Call
That's
his
too
bluff.
sad.
Or
Call
or
his bluff.
Horse is
or-
just like, kill me.
A tank with horse legs.
I tell you what. Yeah, that's the other one. So
Imperial
I'm gonna
Walker?
give you a high-low, and you get either a tank
Talk
with
to
horse
him.
legs,
I don't
no
want-
treads,
I don't
horse
want it.
legs.
I don't want a horse tank.
Or
What about a tank with like 40 really hot lady legs and fishnets and heels?
What
so
about
it's like a
tank with
centipede,
spider
Yeah,
legs?
but like a
With hot
a
legs.
gamapede.
and you're hoping that all those little human legs can hold up a tank.
All right, so
There's 40 of them.
just the
I don't
tanks.
think that's enough.
What about that spider machine from Wild Wild West? Yeah.
What about the
Walker.
Spider-Man?
You're this close to getting pack mules, and that's it. Like burros.
I
right.
just
I'm
asked you
driving
to-
my
this
tank to
close
the event.
making this entire cross-country journey on mules.
You know what?
We already won
You're right.
the high-low on the tanks. Let's just take the tanks.
water.
Take the tanks.
Water, yeah.
We need
Canteen.
water.
Sure, canteens.
Filters. Those little
Lunchables.
straws you bring on the hiking trips. You can just suck it right out of the ditch.
Gravity-fed
Mushrooms.
filters. Amnestics.
Okay.
Some plastic tubing in case we had to siphon gas.
Okay.
Flamethrowers.
For your tanks.
Yeah, tanks take gas.
Yeah, they take a lot of gas.
Yeah.
Horse
So
gas.
I was thinking
Horse
maybe,
gas.
what about 2 tanks and I'll drive a van?
Okay.
A Cadillac van.
Cadillac
But with a
van?
50 cal mounted on it. It's a van technical.
It pops out the back.
I thought we were gonna quit because we got our tanks.
Nope, just keep changing
Nah,
your
Too
order.
much gas.
Parachute.
All right, 2 tanks, a van
Climbing gear.
that's loaded with weapons, packed up and ready to go.
A book.
Okay.
The book.
Which book?
The Bible.
2 sacks of crawfish.
Okay. 2 sack.
On
Sure,
ice.
we
no
don't have
fridge.
room for
On
that.
ice.
We don't have room for that.
A sack of crawfish is live.
And a 100-liter cooler full of beer.
Okay.
Liters.
That's a lot, I feel like.
It's a large one.
Okay.
All right, I'm good.
Great. You guys are told
Band-Aids.
that the first place you should probably check is what Dr. Montauk referred to as his home away from home. He had built an apartment in a refurbished containment cell
What, that weird ass sex
in
dungeon?
Site 2. So,
Where's
You're-
Yeah, is this
Site?
where he took his mistresses?
I don't think he had mistresses. He didn't seem like a very sexual person.
Where's Site?
A
He
little
had
too obsessed with work.
All right, well, I'm
He
going
fucked books.
He
what he-
took his books to his apartment.
I'm gonna-
That's right. In the privacy of his own home.
Imagine the paper cuts.
Site 2, I'm going to say,
We're
is
driving up.
in the greatest state in the United
Delaware?
States.
Ohio.
Texas.
Ohio.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's definitely in Ohio.
So we're driving to Ohio.
In tanks.
Van in the front, 2 tanks behind.
Sure. You're going to have to stop
A
fairly
vanguard, if
frequently.
you will. Yeah,
Nice. I like that. It's good.
I'm in the vanguard.
You get a luck point for that.
Thank you. I just came up with that.
Phil, you get a negative luck point.
I don't know what points
It
means.
means your next roll is a disadvantage.
What?
Because I hate you.
I saw a flash of light. I don't know what chili dogs
Sorry,
are
I gave him another
anymore.
chili dog.
It's just a steady supply of amnestic.
One cooler
chili
of beers, another cooler of amnestic chili dogs.
dogs.
They're
So-
chili dogs because they're cold and uncooked.
Hold. There's just one
Hold,
thing I have
please.
to check on.
So we're driving, and we're playing the game where I spy with my little eye
Yeah, right?
Over the radio.
something.
Because we're all in our own tanks.
That's right. We got the cool hats with the with the headphones.
You guys have to fill those tanks up every 100 miles.
Well,
That's
thank
why
God
they got
I have
8
a
million
minivan.
jerry cans on the side of them.
8 million.
It's just a gravity-fed
That's
refueling
right.
system.
It's just covered in explosives. Jerry cans.
gasoline isn't explosive. It's just flammable.
Okay, you're just strapped in a flammable material.
Well, we just call in for a refuel from a helicopter.
Also known as
They're not
reactive
flying
armor.
helicopters to drop
We are
fuel down while
on
you're
important
driving.
business from the 05 Council.
shouldn't take
and we
tanks.
need a fucking refuel.
It's a stealth mission. What do
Yeah.
you want us to do?
down the road because I don't even think they drive fast in like.
That's why the highway system was invented.
20. It's about 20.
Because
Miles
people
per hour?
35,
wanna
35,
I'd say
40.
30 or
stop into
40,
every
dude.
town to fill up their tanks.
Every
This is
100
the
miles.
American fucking dream. Fuck you.
Yeah. So
And
you
I've got a
guys-
van, a camper van.
It's gonna take you so long to get there in your tanks. But
Whatever.
you do.
These things go like 30 miles an hour.
That's like
Exactly.
twice as fast as a horse.
Breakneck speeds.
Maybe.
Is it?
No, it's not. It's like
Oh, yeah.
it's like
the
one
same
horse speed.
Yeah. So didn't Indiana?
But
If a
Sounds
tank hit you at 30 miles an
outrun-
hour, it could break your neck.
Oh, I'm sure.
Just like a horse.
Just like a horse. Ask Christopher Reeves. Superman.
Shit, we should have rode horses.
Do you know how much gas you need to put in those?
Just feed it carrots.
Just
every so
fucking
often.
oats.
You just get kicked every time you put the fuel line into its ass.
Here's a chili dog horsey.
Uh-huh.
These are horse dogs.
Horse dogs. So after like 6 months or so, whenever you arrive at the fucking
It's probably
site,
like
too-
fucking just an extra 2 days.
Sure. Because you guys are gonna drive 24 hours.
Frankenstein's got drugs.
Cruise, yeah, it's
Yeah, it's called amnestics.
We could also just have our tanks put on a flatbed and
Yeah.
transport
You
it
could
to
do
site
that
too.
too.
We do that.
Just
But I've-
flatbed tanks around
Flatbed tanks
in
around.
case you need them.
Yeah.
Okay.
when
But we are sitting in the tanks on the
Fucking
flatbed.
Fly as hell. Drinking a beer on the flatbread.
Got it. So you guys eventually get to site 2.
Sorry, I work in food service. I start to say flatbread and bread comes out.
So you guys eventually get to site 2. This site is known as being mostly an administrative site. Mostly
pencil
offices,
pushes.
things like that. There are a few safe class SCPs here, nothing terribly dangerous. The guard tower is like, the fuck is this? As like a large flatbed truck pulling 2 tanks and a van.
I'm driving the van.
Oh, you're driving the van.
In the
Okay.
van guide.
A flatbed truck and a van with two whatever. It's coming in. He's
Chug,
like, what the
you're-
fuck is this?
We're on an important business for the 05 Council.
This definitely doesn't look like Trojan horse territory.
It's like, you're going to need to leave the tanks outside of the facility, like out here.
Sure, but what about my van?
That's fine.
It's bitching.
Sure, I guess.
No, wait,
It's got a dragon on the side.
All right. If you say
It's
so.
licking its own butthole.
All right. It's
And
very
he's holding
specific.
a chili dog and a gun.
It's a very specific.
And a gun that shoots chili dogs.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. But the flatbed with the 2 tanks has to sit outside the facility.
Like a dolphin, I spring out of my tank to catch that chili dog. I'm also naked with only a gun and a chili dog because there's no AC and it's hot as fuck inside my tank.
So you are
I'm in my
in the tank
underpants.
on the flatbed truck.
Oh, yes.
Looking cool.
100%.
All right. Whatever. I don't fucking know anymore. All right.
And
So.
I come out in my underwears,
Okay.
sweaty.
Like, we're going to need your ID.
Hold on. I reach down in my tighty whities and I pull it out.
He looks at it. He's like, you just hold it.
I am. You got to
I would have
take
thought
it
it'd been
there.
clamped
I
to
don't
your
want to take
nipple.
it. I'm just looking at it.
Clampy.
Come
All
on,
right.
get a closer look.
And he's like, just go in. Go in. And then you could talk to whoever's running this.
What's
right?
your name?
Wilfred.
Wilfred, you done good.
You're a friend of Dr. Frankenstein
be.
You
now.
might get a call up
I
sometime.
might
don't-
need you.
I don't want to be a friend
Here.
of Dr. Frankenstein.
Have a chili dog.
Have
that down,
this. I
Wilfred.
take a chili dog out of my underpants.
It's dripping.
It's hot.
yeah. It's like it just came out of the boiler.
Just eat it.
Wilfred,
No.
you want a beer?
I'm not supposed to be drinking on duty, sir.
Well, you don't have to open it now. You could save it for later.
Sure. Is it also located in his underwear?
No, it's out of the cooler out of the van.
Okay, great.
The
Beef and
Dragon Chili
beer.
Dog van.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll hold the beer for later.
For Dragon Chili Dong.
Chili dongs.
Sucking on a chili. Sucking on chili dong.
Okay.
I'll go inside.
takes-
Yeah, we go inside.
You go inside, and there is a gentleman in large square glasses.
We're just making friends here.
Lab coat. He's like, yes, what can I help you gentlemen with?
Project Montauk.
Project Montauk.
Where's his
We need to see
apartment?
Montauk's apartment.
Oh, I mean, okay. And so he leads you down into the facility, and he comes to, it looks like a standard containment cell. He's like, well, here it is. Good luck getting in there.
Why?
Oh, because I don't have a way to open the door.
What's wrong with the door?
It's sealed.
It's sealed?
Yeah. I don't know what Montauk did to it. It was his own little thing. It's powered from the inside, so it's not part of a normal power grid. I have no ability to open that door, so...
I'm sorry, what's your name?
my name is Dr. Flalalum.
Dr. Falalalum. Do you like chili dogs? Here, have two.
I didn't know we were hiring in Icelanders
I'm
now.
okay on chili dogs.
Don't
don't want
just
two?
give them to
I'm-
anybody.
I
What
don't
about
need
tree?
any- I don't want any hot chili dogs right now, thank
They're
you.
not hot.
Well, then
Yeah,
you
they're
better
cooler.
duck.
That's even worse. Why would I want a cold hot dog covered in cold chili?
All right, I inspect this door.
Okay.
Dr.
It-
Falalalum, get the fuck out of my face.
Okay, great. Looks like
Your mother's a
it
whore.
is made of the standard
Door material.
solid steel, you would guess. If you had to guess, it's probably about a foot thick, and it slides closed into
And there's
the wall.
no handles or nothing.
No, nothing
No
at all.
panels
They don't usually put handles on the
outside.
outside of the doors.
There's not a panel, not a
There is a
power
panel,
source.
but the panel is mostly
Gobbledygook.
no.
Techno babble.
The panel typically on the side is mostly just information about what's contained inside. This one's just kind of blank because it just says residence of Dr. Montauk.
So there's no like.
So there appears to be no mechanism for opening.
Now,
Can I knock?
most of the cells are open from a remote, like somewhere down the hallway, like you flip a switch
Yeah.
or something like that. This room apparently does not have one of those.
I take out the letter he sent us,
Okay.
and I try to see if there's any like
Hidden.
heavily written letters, or maybe like the first letter of every sentence spells something.
Well, Montauk didn't send you the letter.
From the council.
The O5 Council sent you the letter and told you to go get on his trail and figure out what happened to him.
Huh.
Well, I guess we failed.
I open the door with magnets.
Explain it to me.
Well, I'm going to turn the magnet backwards to
To push it away?
yes, use the polarizing strength of magnets to push the door open.
To push the 12-inch thick door open.
Huh.
It's a sliding door.
Sliding door.
Yep.
Yeah, you should just get your magnet
Magnets.
out, clamp it on, and then slow it to the side.
Nope, that's not what I said
He
I'm
said
doing.
push it open.
I'm going to flip it around so it's a negative
Uh-huh.
and slide that door
Oh, yeah.
open.
What if it's locked?
Slide sideways.
Okay?
Okay, how does the pushing it? It goes left, right,
like,
not forward, backwards.
If this is the door,
yeah.
I'm going to angle the magnet diagonal on
True,
it.
the
See,
other part
that's
of the
what I
door.
was thinking you would have said. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do that.
It doesn't work.
Oh.
If you have a handheld magnet, it's probably not strong enough.
Got all the magnets.
All of the magnets.
Can we get an electromagnet in here?
Roll me a D100.
All of us are just Phil.
Just Phil, because it's his dumb idea.
I did it.
What'd you get?
63.
Okay, you find 63 magnets that are about the size of twice
A
a silver
walnut.
dollar.
All the
walnut,
refrigerator
a
art in
walnut.
sight too is just laying on the ground now.
You're trying
And
to
I
do
glue
it.
them all to a poster board.
Sure. Doesn't seem to open the very thick steel door.
Huh. Can I
I
call
set
back?
off an EMP, breaking all electronical things so it opens.
The site director does not seem particularly cool with this idea, as setting off an EMP would also cause all of their other stuff to fail.
Oh, God, no. Not the bureaucrats.
We
Can we-
said
And
there's
all
also,
the safe
yeah, 'cause
SCPs here.
they're safe when they're locked in their rooms,
Doc-
but
Dr. Shulman, do you have any SCPs on site that might be able to penetrate this door for us? Or do you have access to the O5 Council so we can get further instruction?
Oh, wait, let's just take the acid dragon they have here to burn through the door.
The
Or do you got
acid dragon.
y'all got
Don't
some
think
kind
he would be
of
classified as safe.
He is, because he's a friendly dragon.
I don't know, do you have any other files on Dr. Montauk? Maybe he has his alternative residence that we could go check out. Maybe there's some clues there.
This is his alternative residence.
What's his primary?
I mean, this is it. This is where he
His
he
predeterminate.
floats around from site to site.
All right.
You use the phrase "home away from home."
I know,
so
I know,
where
I
is
know.
the second
original
home in
home.
that sentence?
Just a different
That
site.
it is this home is away
He
from.
just pops around site to site. This is the main. Okay, so his home away from home is actually his main home. He doesn't have
All right.
like a home. This is it.
Hence my confusion.
Yep. Sorry.
So
Apologies.
let's get a blueprint of this entire facility and see where the power source from Montauk's apartment, where it leads to see if there's a switch on an upper level or something of the sort.
So it looks as though. So you get the blueprints.
Yeah.
Montauk had this room specifically built, and the power source is located in the room itself.
Can we drill through this door?
You could. I mean, you could try.
It's made of steel?
I got something. I'm going to get the engineers to rig up a little radio scanner real quick that quickly goes through all the available radio frequencies. See if we can just send a sort of signal through these doors that like opens up some sort of transceiver on the other end that opens the doors.
Roll
good
me an
idea.
engineering check.
The engineers are great at this shit.
Yeah.
Which
But you're
I
rolling
asked
it.
them. Yeah, that's a 19 on the die.
Okay.
Whatever you want to add to the engineers.
So they come in and they start. It takes them a solid couple hours as they sit there and they're tweaking and they're messing around with the radio frequencies, and then all of a sudden you hear it click, and the door slides open.
That's pretty
Nailed
fucking
it.
smart. Good idea with the magnets there. Dr.
That's
Frankenstein.
all.
It's
You're
all
welcome.
magnets. All the magnets that
He's
were
been
stuck to
putting
the door
magnets
just
on the whole time.
all fall onto the ground.
It worked. Holy shit.
Bam!
So now there's just a pile of magnets all shooting around.
I
on
just
the floor.
kick them away. They're not my fucking magnets.
So it was when we made the star, followed by the Big Dipper. That's what opened it.
That's it.
Yeah, write
Yeah.
that down.
Because Montauk was a known astronomist.
Astronomist.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I turned to the engineers. Get out of here, boys. You're not needed anymore.
Get I spit on them. Get out of here, you
Scuttle
spider
away.
folk.
So when the door slides open, the lights flicker on,
Bleh.
and the room is a complete disaster. It doesn't look as though it's been like overturned, as though somebody has rooted around this room. It
He's just a
looks
dirty
like,
boy.
Well, it looks like he's lost his fucking mind. Literally, papers cover the floor. The waste bin is overflowing with balled up trash. There is a single hammock, a toilet, and a sink and a shower. And there is a writing desk. On the writing desk, there are stacks of books in various levels of states of repair. Like some of them look like they are fairly well kept. Some of them look like they're very, very old and falling apart. Some of them are old but not falling apart. Like so, there's quite the eclectic mix of books stacked up. But there's also a desk lamp which is on, and it's shining onto a tape player.
Now, this toilet, is it just in the center of the room?
No, it's against the wall.
But it's like not walled off or nothing. It's just like a throne that he can see his desk and stuff from.
It's his own place.
It's his own toilet.
Is
Yeah.
there a sink in here?
I said, yeah.
Okay.
Is there
And a
anything
shower.
in the tank or in the toilet? I search it.
No, water.
All right. Let's press play on this tape while I sit on this toilet.
You don't want to touch some of those books? I hear he used to fuck them.
I'm all right. I've
So,
touched enough
Why do
Dr.
these
Slime.
They've got holes drilled in them. How are you supposed to read these?
Hit the
We're not allowed to touch anything on that.
I was told.
Tristan, hit the Bluetooth button.
But it's already blue.
I think it lights up again.
No, not that
It does.
one, you idiot.
It's blue, but is it tooth?
Now it's blinking.
Oh,
There we go.
You fucked up now, boy. Self-destruct mode initiated.
Sorry, connecting. Great. All right, so the tape reads Interview 1, POI 3172.
Should we mute ourselves?
You don't have to, but I mean,
All right.
Just don't talk over it, I guess.
I'm pooping. No one look at me.
Interview log. April 1st, 1957. Interviewer, Dr. Robert Montauk. Interviewee, person of interest 3172. Location, Site 713, Interview Room 2. Begin log.
Again, Dr. Montauk. I don't understand what you people want from me.
Hello to you too, Depeche. I'm sorry to do this to you again. I think it's silly too, to be honest. What we want from you are answers.
It's been what? Weeks? Months? You've dragged me down here into one of your interview rooms and asked me these endless questions. You are one of your lackeys.
I'm sorry if you've been made to feel uncomfortable. It wasn't my intention, but it's hard to keep tabs on everything anymore. Have the guards been treating you badly in any way?
No, not really. I can't really complain. It's just their eyes. They look so dead, so cold.
If you like, I can rearrange some personnel and put someone else on your security detail. We're a bit short-staffed around here at the moment, and a lot of our best folks are away. And then there's the paperwork, and the endless oversight. There's been some trouble with, well, you don't need to know about that.
You weren't what I expected, you know?
You thought the Foundation would be different?
No, I thought you would be.
You'd heard of me?
Of what you've done. Procedure 110 Montauk. Well, the people in my circles have done some dark things in their time. But that...
I merely did what was necessary, Mr. Spivak. As a Foundation researcher, and as someone who doesn't want to see his loved ones die.
Yes, that's very like the Foundation, isn't it? Everything done is justified by what is necessary. You see the world, the people moving through it, living lives touched only by totalizing universal laws of society and physics. And everything has to be channeled through those laws, and that which lies outside it is to be contained. It's all so very simple.
You wouldn't say that if you worked here.
Some of us called you evil. I don't think that's quite right.
That is kind of you to say, and to tell you the truth, I don't think you're quite what I expected either. Especially given your reputation.
I've been told I'm a hard person to get along with. Too cryptic, they say. One person even called me airy.
I don't think I'd call you airy. Your head may be in the clouds, but you seem to be maddeningly smug about it. Granted, not as smug as some of the delusional cultists who have passed through here. I suppose I should be thankful for that, at least.
I'll try not to take that as an insult. But this is what I don't understand. Your procedure, 110 Montauk, it's not...
I can't discuss that, I'm afraid. We must get on. Time and tide and all that rubbish. Please, tell me what the Children of the Scarlet King's overall intention was.
The children are dead. There's not much left to tell you.
I would like to hear things in your own words.
Then, I suppose you could say that our intention was to save the world.
And how are you planning to go about doing that?
By bringing the Scarlet King into this reality, of course. You know this already.
But how would that save the world?
Doctor, is this really necessary? You took away his daughters years ago and ended up killing most of them. You've already annihilated our society, and I'm sure you know all about what went on within it. We worshipped the king, pretending he was Satan or some other ancient god of evil. Our inner circle believed in violation as the ultimate holy act. We failed. You and the book burners destroyed us, and the matter has been put to rest.
You seem awfully calm while describing the destruction of your life's work.
What else can I do? I know how this thing is going to play out. Maybe I always did.
Why do you refer to the Global Occult Coalition as the Book Burners? Were you and your group affiliated with the Serpent's Hand?
It's complicated.
It's a simple enough question.
But there isn't a simple answer. Still, Yes, we were affiliated with the Serpent's Hand. Most of us passed through there at one time or another. They will disavow us, of course, if you ask them about us. They're not monsters like we are. They have moral precepts, you see. Their whole point is to look for wonder. And since they see no wonder in the king, they repudiate us utterly. But they know, deep down, that they need us.
They need you? What for?
For the same reason they let us live. We raided the library, fought them, skirmished with them. They had a huge quantity of dirt on us. Far more than you do. But they never finished the job. They're as bad as you jailers in their own way. The same compartmentalization, the same singular goals. Their existence is based on nothing concrete. The empty time of history. That's all. Indeed, they came into being at the same time as you. You're more similar than you realize.
That's impossible. The Serpent's Hand has been documented as existing long before the Foundation in any incarnation.
No, you missed the point. The library's always been there, yes. But not the Hand. The Hand was something new, like you all are. You think anybody ever cared about wonder in the old days? Nobody cared about wonder. They cared about food, family, and blood.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means... you wouldn't get it anyway. But the Hand would. I think even the book burners do, in their own way. But the Hand is scared. They try to blot us out, forget us. We're what they should be, but never can be, you see?
Look, Depeche, I have tried to make things more comfortable for you, but we need some give and take. You're speaking in cliched, cryptic riddles, and I want some answers.
I can't tell you everything. You wouldn't treat the information properly. You treat it as scientific fact. Something to be swallowed, understood, contextualized.
And what is wrong with that?
Why are you doing this, Doctor? Why are you dredging this stuff up again?
I shouldn't tell you, but screw it. I'm tired of this. I've been working on SCP-001 for far too long now. Project lead for as long as I can remember, after I came up with the procedure. I don't know. I'm tired. Everywhere I turn, I see the Scarlet King, but nothing about him makes any sense. Some bighorn devil? Arcane blood god? It's all so small, so obvious. The Foundation has changed since it was first founded, you see. We faced conceptual demons, malevolent genre dwellers, sevenfold destroyers, all of which are far worse than some old sacrifice deity. But there, behind everything, I see this smile and fire, that dread, that old dread. It lingers. And this is despite seeing horrors far less easy and far more subtle trying to break the world on a daily basis. I just want to understand, I suppose. Peel back the layers, the tales upon contradictory tales, and find out who he really is.
You're being awfully candid.
To be honest, I've stopped caring. This job gets to you. The things you have to do, the regrets. Well, I'm too high up for anybody to touch me now, and I've run into too many dead ends to get hung up over protocol by this point. Just tell me something, Depeche. Anything.
Okay. Look, I like you, Montauk. You must be a cold-blooded bastard somewhere in there, or you wouldn't have come up with... Well, who am I to judge, eh? I'll tell you where to start.
I'm all ears.
There are 3 things to understand about the Scarlet King. 3 laws which, when put together, make up a complete picture. 1 is the law of blood. 1 is the law of concrete, and 1 is the law of howling.
3 laws, eh? That the king set down for his followers, or that were imposed upon him?
Both. The first was his law. The second was somebody else's. And as for the third, well, you find out about the third when you've cracked the first two.
Very cryptic.
That's all I can tell you for now. You need to learn the proper way.
That's really all you'll give?
That's all.
All right, Depeche. Good talking with you, as ever. And log.
Anybody else have an erection?
It's a blood erection.
Every
said, "Don't
erection
look
is
at
a
me."
blood erection.
Not always.
You notice that most of the notes all over the wall, because it's all scrawled and crazy and there's little strings going all over the place, it keeps repeating the 3 laws over and over again. Law of blood, law of concrete, law of howling. Lots of articles, newspaper articles, magazine articles, book pages. Nothing seems terribly succinct or sensical, but you do notice that there is a book sitting right next to the tape recorder. It looks like a leather-bound journal.
I open it.
So the journal says that it is the memoirs of Jack Hurst. Roll me history checks to see if you guys know who that is.
Jack Hurst?
Jack Hurst.
The Jack Hurst?
The Jack Hurst.
That was on the side. My history check is... hold on.
8.
Non-natural 20.
Hey.
I got a 16 on the die, and I'm trying to find my OG character sheet to see. There's Jimmy Arancini. Dave Holstein, I forgot about him.
Since when do you ever care about your stats?
We'll find that.
When
I
it
got a
matters
20.
for him.
Oh, okay.
Tommy Manicotti. I can't find it. I probably got a 20.
You didn't even roll?
I rolled a 16. I just didn't know what my bonus
that's fine.
was.
So everybody but Dr. Franklinstein recognizes that Jack Hurst was one of the more famed members of the Children of the Scarlet King before he defected. And the reason why he was more famed is that he was actually a high-level reality bender, and part of his shtick was that he was capable of entering humans of the past to experience their lives. He couldn't change what happened, but he could sort of like zoom back in and like sort of relive life through them without actually, just being along for the ride sort of a thing.
Like some sort of animus.
Yes.
Anal fist.
Anal fist, that's right.
Jack Hurst, anal fister.
So there's a particular page that has a bookmark in it, and it
If I flip
is
to it.
titled The Battle of Gemelith. And instead of reading the article, we're actually going to play through that section of what's in there. So, all of a sudden we find ourselves on a red sky with red smoke all around, the sounds of battle all around. There is a large, gargantuan, if you will, castle built into the side of a mountain. It looks as though it is made of black volcanic rock, and it has all these jagged iron things just built into it. It all looks it looks like it's absolutely psychotic, but you guys, who you will reveal yourselves in a second, you know enough to know that everything is symmetrical. Shut up, Bill. Symmetrical. And it's all about sevens. Just
Reveal ourselves as what?
slaves.
It's 2 words.
Battle slaves.
Nope.
.com.
It's battle slaves. It's the next iteration of BattleBots.
Pokemons.
It's battle slaves. So there are 3 of these battle slaves who are being sent off to war. Who are my battle slaves?
I choose you.
I'm Battle Slave Rudy.
Rudy.
My name's Battle Slave Rudy. I've been a battle slave
All my
all
life.
my life.
Yeah. I left my pencil upstairs.
My daddy was a battle slave, and my mama was a battle slave.
You might need to state that over.
Yep.
Jesus.
Say it over, Craig.
What are you looking for?
A pencil.
The bits that have been given say pet the dog. God damn it.
I pet the dog.
While you're down there.
I
Now you let her lick your nose, the nostrils. Let her lick the inside of your boogers.
So sad.
Time to lick my nose.
We need more bits to put her down.
What?
The what?
Is your
Bottle
stupid Rudy?
slave Rudy.
Bottle slave
Battle
Rudy?
slave
Battle
Rudy.
slave.
I'm really good at battle.
Okay.
Well, come from a whole family of battle slaves.
Now, obviously, this is taking place thousands of years ago in a make-believe place.
Well,
But,
obviously.
So
We are Avalonians.
What are you? What weapon are you using?
I've got a battle spear.
A battle spear.
Like a trident.
Well, those are two different things.
I know, that's one thing. I got a trident.
Trident.
Yeah, family heirloom trident.
Trident. Okay.
Made out of the bones of battle slave grandpa.
Okay. Bone trident.
That we've dipped in mercury.
What?
I don't know. It's a steel trident.
Okay.
Big flowing robes? Oh, big flowing white robes.
No, you'd be dressed in red.
Ah.
Sorry, bud.
Oh, that's not my idea anyway.
Okay.
Anything
else you want to tell me about Battle Slave Rudy?
He's got a whip
Rudy.
and
He's got a whip too.
and a dagger on his
Whip
belt.
and a
Dagger whip.
Yeah. And I'm wearing pig armor.
pig armor.
It's called leather.
No, it just looks like pieces of raw pig. It's just
It's pig leather. It's called pleather.
he didn't even really cure it to turn it into leather. He just skinned a pig and put it
It's
on.
like cut up footballs.
Yeah.
Rudy. Battle
Is
slave.
the head on
Rudy.
your head?
Excuse
like a
me?
skull
No,
cap?
I gotta keep a what?
A skull
You're
cap.
asking about what my head wear?
Yeah.
Is it just the pig?
It's the
stuff?
pig. Since you're wearing pig armor.
No.
Okay. Who's my other
I
battle
have a little
slave?
shield on the back of my head.
Nope. Shut up.
It's a gong.
Yeah, it's a gong.
And so nobody can shoot me with an arrow from back
right there. Just that one spot.
It's my soft spot.
Yep.
Rudy.
You got a soft spot, all right. Tristan, what's your battle slave?
I am Harold the Destroyer from the faraway land of Avalon. I was brought here because of my physical prowess.
Okay.
I'm wearing a red loincloth.
Sure.
And I have a big sword.
Big sword, all right. Big sword.
And I have soft vol leather boots.
Oh, nice. Well, you got to be comfortable.
Vulva.
Vulva.
So I can sneak.
Leather.
So you can sneak.
Yeah.
That'll come in handy. And then Steven, who's your battle slave?
Me, battle slave Scrum. Cult come to Scrum village when Scrum just child. Kill Scrum whole family and rest of village. Take Scrum because strong. Make push big log in circle for
you.
20 years until Scrum big and strong and tall.
I don't get it.
Not as big as Harold.
Put bronze hammer in Scrum hand. Say, kill Scrum, kill for us. Scrum say, yes. Many kill. And also women, they say, yes. Me say, okay. Scrum kill now.
Is Scrum an anagram of something?
Scrum not anagram.
Okay, just checking.
Scrum big strong man.
Made of flesh,
I must be missing the joke.
not
That's fine.
steel.
What's your weapon of choice, Scrum?
Scrum just say
Oh, the
they
hammer.
put big bronze hammer in Scrum hand.
Sorry, you did say that.
With which he kill. Kill many enemy.
Okay. All right. So you are being sent off to war, leading away from the castle. And time kind of gets a little skippy. But before too long, you see that there is this village just over the hill. It's like down in a little bit of a valley. And you guys, you see the red lights up in the sky. And you guys take that as your sign from your god.
Yeah.
That it's time to absolutely just fuck this village up, just destroy it. So yeah, the horde just starts to
Scrum.
run down towards this village of very poorly armed people.
Scrum.
What are you guys
Scrum
doing?
open up battle robe, show enemy battle erection.
It's not safe to run with one of those.
Scrum.
You can
Yes.
fall on it.
Now you may have flashbacks as to when we took your village, But remember, this is how it happened to you. So
Scrum
it's fair.
only flash forward.
So it's fair that it happens to them too.
Yes, Scrum continues cycle of violence.
Okay.
We charge.
All right. You guys
Scrum
charge.
is not where it end.
Okay. Scrum, I don't care about the other two, but for you, because you decided to describe it.
Many care about Scrum.
Yes.
Scrum is my friend.
I care about Scrum. I need you to roll me an athletics check.
Scrum very athletic. Push big log in circle for 20 years. Scrum roll athletics of 7.
Oh, fuck. It's really hoping for a botch so you'd fall and break your erection. But no, you just stumble a bit.
Scrum bleed from cock.
Scrum mean to do that.
Scrum cock split in half. Hang low. Not in good way.
Many blood.
Many blood.
Scrum
light
pick that up
damage.
later after battle.
Yeah, Scrum get later. Remind of hot dog.
Invent hot dog.
Invent hot dog. Yes, there's all he has
Big
to
wealthy.
carry it is 2 loaves of bread.
Scrum only need cut bun off enemy body. Invent hot dog.
So, all right, you guys are running towards this village.
Yeah.
And like I said, the
Yeah.
village itself, not very well armed, mostly little, not steel pitchforks, like wood pitchforks.
I
You
guess
have a
we'll
trident.
just run them through.
Sure, roll to attack. And then describe, as long as you don't fuck it up, how you are killing these people.
What would a fuck up look like?
What'd you roll?
A 3.
You miss. Are you a trident thrower or a stabber?
Oh, I'm a stabber. I want to see the light leave their eyes.
Yeah, they just sidestep you very easily, and you just clink into
Well,
one
I'm
of
a
the.
level 5 slave, so I get to attack twice.
Yeah,
There it is. He sidesteps, but I sweep around and catch him in the side.
okay.
And then I flip it around and plant him right into the ground.
So he's stuck on the trident part.
Yeah.
Okay, so the body goes limp, and then just blood flows down your trident, turning it a
Oh
nice
no!
bright red color.
Like I said, I sweep it around.
Oh, see, I miss it. I thought you
He's
were
planting him into the ground.
spiking it. Okay, you're
There it
okay.
is.
There you go. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so you just get a bloody end to it, and that person crumples onto the ground.
And I step on their head to pull my trident out of the ground.
You do.
I
It's
go
very
through their
easy
pockets.
because they don't have pockets.
What? Their dresses don't have pockets?
They're not dresses. They're just loincloths and shit.
I go through his loincloth. What does Rudy find?
Dick.
I take it. I take my little dagger and I saw it off.
All right, you saw off his dick.
I put it
You don't have a pocket.
in my hand.
You just put them on your trident
At the end of the
like a
trident,
shish kebab.
Instead of taking ears,
You take penises.
I take time to make a necklace from it.
Just hanging dong.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. So that's
Penises
one.
already have hole in them. Put thread through for
Yeah.
necklace.
It's easy.
But I don't want to hang. I don't want to
tip.
thread it from tip to base.
Yeah.
I want to thread it from the base so that the head is dangling down.
Sure. Yeah. You just
thought the
gotta,
heads were. Yeah.
I don't want to ruin the head, though.
it's like one of those the fife. It's like a little fife.
I can turn it up and then play it.
That's right.
You just jam
It's
a
a
reed
list
through
of
it, and you can play a musical instrument. And for a few days, it's got a little give when you press the button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Harold, what are you doing?
Harold is following right behind his friend with the trident, and he is swinging twice with his great sword to decapitate the people on either side and create a hole for the horde to stream through.
Okay.
I am swinging twice with my great sword, and I'm getting like 26s and 27s.
Oh yeah, you just cleave through people as though they're not even there.
Yeah,
Just
I'm very large.
cut them like from neck through
Larger
the
than
bottom of the neck.
Scrum.
Yeah, the other one you hit right across the waist. They just sort of split in half and fly apart. There's screaming. There's blood all over the place. And then of course Scrum.
I punch a horse. Oh, okay.
Oh, you punch a horse?
I want to.
Okay, you just punch a horse. I'll say that's your free action.
Yeah.
It's just sitting there. You just hit it.
Fuck that horse.
Yeah. The horse is like. It doesn't do anything.
Because I'm drunk.
Okay. Scrum, what are you doing?
Oh, it's Scrum turn. Harold, all done. Punch horse.
Yeah, he already attacked twice.
Punch no more horse.
I'm going to punch more horse.
Yeah.
Use horse punch action.
Yeah.
It's my bonus action feat. Horse
Scrum
puncher.
run forward. Raise bronze hammer. Bring down doom, destruction on enemy head.
Roll.
Scrum roll 15 kill.
Maxwell Scrum.
So Scrum brings hammer down on the head. The head just splatters, and like all the blood and brain shoots out the ear holes and the nose holes as the head compresses and concaves.
Gross.
And it's just a big bloody mess as he just thumps onto the ground.
Scrum no, enemy also shit himself when die.
Yes, hits the ground and like scoots a little bit from the rocket boost of the shit.
Scrum delicately step around enemy. No.
Okay. Are you attacking somebody else?
Yes, also attack another enemy.
Okay.
Enemy die too.
Sure, roll. Enemy die.
Scrum botch.
Oh,
Hammers that direction down.
So your hammer gets very slick with all the blood, and you pull it back to throw it or to swing down, and it flings out of your hands behind you in a comedic fashion, like a bowling ball, like somebody lets it go behind them as they're about to, start their.
Scrum wait till kill person behind me. Watch him fall. Say, watch out.
Yes, you do hit one of your own men in the chest with the hammer, and he goes down. As you.
Scrum never liked Dave.
Yeah, that is what it is.
Scrum pick hammer back up.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you see.
Hold moment. Where's Scrum free horse punch action?
You could.
You
if
didn't
you want,
take the
if you
horse
want
punch
to,
a feet.
Would you like to punch a horse?
Punch horse on way to hammer. Yes.
All right, you go over and you punch that same horse. That horse is like, the fuck, guys? The fuck? What
Horse
did I
know
do?
what horse did.
He just holds a hoof up like, I'll never tell. So
Horse cheeky.
at that point, you see a horde of enemy soldiers eclipse over the opposite hill. They outnumber you guys by a lot. And as this just huge army just starts running towards you, some on horse, some otherwise not.
Punching
And you notice that the villagers that you're fighting with also don't seem particularly like, yay, they're coming. More of a, they're terrified. And you're not 100% sure why they're scared of, well, then you know why they're scared of you, but then you
Yeah,
don't know why
because
they're
you're
scared
killing
of
them.
And as this army's running towards you, the memory switches. And you are now a different set of warriors, but you're conscripted warriors, not slave warriors anymore. This is a different one. There's no more red sky above you. You are actually in the village you were just in a second ago, but it looks like it's a completely different time. And you guys are on top of battlements. And there's like a sea of poor people below you just crying out for food and whatnot. And you guys are filled with contempt for these people. Who are my soldiers? Let's start with Phil.
I'm Battle Slave Steve.
You're not a battle
I'm
slave.
Battle Slave Steve.
Conscripted.
Conscripted soldiers.
Okay.
Everyone else is a scripted soldier, but I'm a battle slave and Steve.
All right. What's your weapon of choice, Battle?
Crawdads.
What does that mean?
Crawdad nunchucks.
It's a sock filled
I've
with
got
Star Wars.
nunchucks made of crawdads.
Okay. All right.
Obsidian crawdad.
Sure.
Obsidian-based crawdads.
Okay.
I've got a gun.
You don't.
And aqua.
All right. Battle Slave Steve, what does he want? He has a crossbow.
Crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crawfish bow.
Crawbow.
Crawbow.
Crowbow.
Crowbow.
Got it.
Crawbow.
Tristan, what do you got?
What's your name?
My name.
My name.
Who are you?
Jackie Chan joke.
Oh. Wait, you always play
That's
Jackie
who-
Chan in Skyrim?
That's who am I?
I'm thinking of something else.
Go to Steve.
Steve, what are you doing?
Me scram. When child, cultists come scram village, kill entire family, kidnap brother. Scram manage escape and join army to kill cultists.
Okay.
Scram fire bow, very powerful. Long bow, many arrow.
Okay. Good job.
Deadly accuracy, you Scram.
Scram.
And they said
With Bo.
autism was a new thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
We're gonna figure it out by September.
That's pretty good, Dennis.
I had a better one. I've lost it. I forgot how I did it.
Are you doing
No, but the dogs would get real antsy when I would do it. They were like, something's wrong with him. They would literally leave the room. Did you figure it out, Tristan?
Yeah.
to me, I'll say.
My name's Martin Gore.
Martin Gore.
Yeah.
Martin Gore from ancient city of Boston.
Yeah. Okay. Is that all you got for me? Okay.
I've got a banner. I'm a standard banner.
You're a bannerman?
I'm a bannerman, and I inspire everybody with my songs
Okay.
that I sing.
What song do you sing to the hungry people below you who are screaming for food?
I sing your own personal flesh god.
You guys
to
don't
hear
worship
your-
Scarlet King.
Who do we worship?
Scram put hand over heart.
Technically, you're called the children of the urns.
Your own personal urn god. Someone to hear your prayers. Someone who cares.
Except you guys don't
If
care.
put more organs in jars, not starve to death, God's provide.
All the people are like, please, we're dying of hunger.
Cut out your appendixes.
What is it? Okay, JFK or one of those guys.
Old gods help those who help themselves.
Roll
And I wave my banner.
perception. Or not perception, persuasion.
Scram very charismatic. Roll 15. Much persuade.
Yeah, people start just cutting into each other to like eat their appendixes and whatnot, and it turns very bloody very quickly.
Good.
People not need appendix.
Sure, and you notice
Free meat.
at this point your memory is getting real twitchy and going back and forth. And it cuts back to battle slaves,
I'm Harold.
and you notice that a bunch of the battle slaves are dragging women away from the village towards
Oh, not
the
Harold.
castle.
Young
Not
men.
Harold. Then back to the ones in the black field who are just dickheads. And then back to the castle, but this time you're battle slaves. Scrum or Scram, who are you playing as you meet your brother on the battlefield?
Scram play as Scrum.
Okay. Who's going first, Scram or Scrum?
Scrum recognize brother.
Oh, yeah.
Brother is Scrum. Scram say, Scrum, why with cultist? Cultist kill mother, father, girlfriend. You no have girlfriend, but me did. Scram say, I not have girlfriend. You steal girlfriend, Scram. Scram say, me not steal, not Scram fault. Me better kiss her. Scram say, better kiss her. Me kill you, Scram. Me kill you, steal Jenny.
Who's attacking first?
Jenny.
Scrum attack. Scrum is very angry. Scram steal Scrum
All
girlfriend.
right. Scrum rushes towards Scram, who is a ranged attacker, so he's obviously going to have a tough time with this. But Scrum, you run up. Roll your 2 attacks.
Scrum rum.
Botched.
Scrum drink rum.
Botched
then
themed
roll
Scrum rum.
13.
Will not hit.
Well, Scram have good AC.
He does.
But Scrum try again.
Okay.
Scrum roll 19.
This time will hit.
Hammer bro.
Let's see here. Let's roll the body die to see where Scrum hit Scram in left thigh.
You were Scrum brother, Scram. You were chosen one.
So
You were supposed to save village, not bring into darkness and steal Scrum girlfriend.
you hit Scram in the thigh, and you see his thigh bone snap and sticking out of his leg, and there's blood shooting out.
Scram say, ow, Scram thigh.
What does Scram do?
Scram fall on ground because thigh no hold Scram body up no more.
You can put your weight on your other leg.
As fall, pull longbow, shoot Scrum in stupid, ugly face, what no kiss girl good.
Roll 2 attacks. -2 for face shot.
He just knocks 2 arrows.
Yeah.
First roll 8.
Okay, not great. It's going to miss.
Second roll 20. Not natural.
So, your first arrow zings by Scrum's ear, and the second one goes right into his left eye and out the back of his head. He takes a couple slow steps. Does Scrum have any last words before he falls down and dies?
Scrum say, "Roll."
Okay. Very poignant. Very poignant.
Battle Slave Rudy's gonna go up there and cut his dog off.
Always wanted that one.
That's one that has been legend for us. Oh, most certainly.
Okay, you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run
No
up there.
touch brother penis.
Yeah. You notice that the castle is being overrun, and you notice that the 7 brides of your king are being taken from the castle. And you see
By Harold?
the outline of Bahuada?
Harold?
No, this is just you guys are down on the battlefield. You notice the castle up on the mountainside, and you see that you hear your Scarlet King screaming as his form is sort of like twisted and pulled into something. You don't know where, what it is exactly, but he
I can
disappears
deport
outside.
Like an
anyone I
N?
want.
That's right.
Don't tell me I
right.
can't deport him.
And as you're watching this, you guys get hit with a couple of weapons. You see them like sharp, pointy things sticking out of your chest, and everything starts to fade to black as you come back to the real world. And as you come back to the real world, and yes, I know I forgot to take a break. I'll add it in post. That is where we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next
You
time.
got my book.
Oh.
That was my fault. That was a good throw. Good throw, bad catch.
Yes.
Episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers, Big Jim, the Nuck Lord, Chronic Skinnerd, B-Bell, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Shitagami, Jay Squeezy, Scababoof, and Old God Kings, Toaster Bath.
Long may his sexy legs haunt our Discord's imagery.
Look at those gams.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. Go to all of our favorite websites, freedomvalleyhorseplace.com, thickblood.club, buytheseviagra.com, louisianapocketgopher.com, damnyoudennis.com, meepscreeps.com, partymormons.com, joncogrande.com, chugyourmilk.com, daddydennis.com. RaoulsMovingCastle.com, FleshDozer.com, MooshCoffee.com, DicklessBears.com, WarMonkey.pizza, Patreon.com/podcast. Head to Apple Podcasts, leave us a 5-star review. We'll read it out on the show. Thank you to Dal Shi and the Mod Squad over in our free Discord.
Fucking heroes.
Fortune Winton, Shinigami, Dato, Goodfield, Bread, Captain Hygiene, and Spooks the Now. Thank you to Gozer, featuring Lonnie from Forensic Polaroids for all glorious music. Thank you to Swan for album art. She's all over the internet at a swan named Emily. Want to purchase something from the store? Go to BigTittedMonkey.com. Oh, that's wrong. BigTittyMonkey.shop.
BigTittyMonkey.shop.
Send something to the P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania 17325, and we'll open it up here on stream. And as always,
When, after 20 years, push big log in circle, cultists put hammer in hand and say, "Go forth. We pit brother against brother. Kill brother who steal girlfriend. Scream botched. And we'll smash your penis."
we'll see you next week, nerds. We salute you,
Big Jim.
Big Jim 05. You are this episode's
Redacted.
And also when you realize that Scarlet King guy based off of Depeche Mode, go to the Wikipedia and name your character Martin Gore, one of the singers in Depeche Mode. No one will get it.
No.
No, I don't get it.
So the guy he's interviewing, his name is Depeche. Violation is their single rule, and then Depeche Mode's biggest album is
His name's
called Violation.
Spivak Depeche, yeah.
Yeah, and Violator is Depeche Mode's biggest album.
No one else is named Depeche.
Well, we're going to take a quick break.
Fucking dots are connected.
Everybody stick
Pepe
around.
Sylvia.
We'll be right back after
BRB.
BRB.
the break.
Shoot him in the eye.
Scrum, wake up here.
Venus, yeah.
Scrum given new life in Isekai world. Feel need. Develop harem of elf ladies. All strangely in love with Scrum. Even though Scrum no use article.
And stink.
They all love my stink.
Women love Scrum stink.
Scrum have best stink.
When in bed with lady say Scrum, you stink so good.
I wish I
stinks
could
feel good inside.
I wish I could stink as good as Scrum.
I like Scrum.
It feels like a Scrum and Mogar season. Just put them both. Phil, in a rare occurrence, Phil has to be the intelligent one of the group.
Blum blum.
Exactly. It's too late. We're shipping it. It's
I'm
happening.
Dr. Mogar.
All three of you are
Just,
stupid.
dude, these are not my jammies. This is my
All barbarian.
manager shirt from when I managed a pizzeria many, many, many years ago.
Interesting.
I don't manage pizzerias.
All right, ready to do 5 seconds?
Ain't got no cock and balls. It just float off.
I cut it with a pizza slicer.
5 seconds, Dennis.
It took it all.
It is comfy. It's Dickies. You know what?
It does look. I like that shirt. Whenever you wear it. I killed Dennis.
He killed me. He got me. All right, I'm gonna hit the button in 5.
You should
4.
wait until I'm ready.
Okay, well, I figured you were.
Well, that was a stupid assumption, wasn't it, Dennis? I'm ready.
I was looking up his animes.
Yeah, that's right.
Gonna hit the button in 5, 4, 3,
That time I
2,
accidentally turned into a slime.
1. Steve, it's time for you to yell.
Tell me
stuff.
about slime anime.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you all the problems with Sword Art Online Season 2, all right? First of all, they're fairies now. Why? Why do they have wings? That it is totally fucking OP to be able to fly in a goddamn MMO, okay? I don't care if they're supposed to get to the top of the tree. They can fly. They need to be able they don't need to be able to fucking fly. It's just OP. Anyway, why is there a separate game now and how is his girlfriend transported into it? Yeah, they probably explain it, but did I pay attention? No. And whose problem is that? The writers. Is that enough yelling?
Yep.
About
That tracks.
Sword Art Online Season 2? Okay.
Not to be confused with Hack.slash.
Hack.slash is a different thing.
Okay. But also in a game?
There are many isekai in MMOs. There's that. There's Overlord.
I think I tried to start that.
Pretty fun.
Okay.
There's
Previously.
Solo Leveling.
That's my coworkers talk about that one. It's a new one.
Previously on Botched.
I felt like I was Harold the Destroyer. And then some guy named Martin Gore. He sang a song about the urns where they put the Scarlet King. Did you guys have any weird flashbacks?
No. I had a chili dog and woke up in my underpants.
Scrum no have flashback. Scrum King of SCP Foundation.
Oh no, it's stuck.
Scrum wear fun helmet. Pew pew go bang bang.
It got stuck. Damn it.
Say yes, sir.
Penguin finish.
Welcome back, Junior Researchers, to the 43rd episode in our 9th season of Botched. Thank you so much for tuning in again. We are going to be starting off exactly where we left off last time, as the group has just read through the
Journal.
memoirs or journal of Jack
Diary.
Hurst, the diary of Jack Hurst. And he talked about going back in time
Jack
and
Hurst.
experiencing the life of various people around the Scarlet King.
Big Jack Hurst.
And so now you have to figure out where to go next. So, what are you doing?
Looking for clues.
I figure out where to go next.
What?
Oh.
Hold on. In the recording with Montauk,
Yeah.
he said he was at site 471.
with Depeche Mode.
At that time, yeah.
We go talk to Depeche.
But the dates on the recordings are pretty far back from the current date.
It's not a good idea.
Dennis said no.
You can try that.
I don't want to
Nah.
waste time. I want to
Okay.
go home.
Okay.
To Site 69.
No.
Where your monkas.
I love Site 69. Security Monka always gives me
That's right.
hot chili dogs.
Medical monka? Security monka?
That was probably one of my favorite episodes.
We investigate this room to see if there's clues on where we go.
Everybody roll whatever you'd like to look for things.
21.
Nice.
It's a 15 investigation.
21.
Okay. All of you notice that the bookmark that was inserted in the page of this journal appears to be folded up blueprints for Site 21, which is currently
Blackjack.
under construction.
Huh.
What terrible town and what terrible state.
This one
Is in redacted
yes, redacted,
in the state of
but it's actually in
Redacted.
Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's in Wisconsin.
I'm
What
just
part of
Wisconsin drunk.
The southern wine country. The boot, if
The
you will.
boot of
The
Wisconsin.
boot. Wisconsin, yes. But yeah, so that's where the site is currently located. That's under construction. So you're more than welcome to go back out, get your flatbed truck, and drive your tanks all the way to Wisconsin.
And my van.
And your van with your dragon with the hot dogs and the
Chili dogs.
chili dogs and guns and stuff. So
Yeah.
do you do that?
Let's go.
So you guys hop in.
Well, and I examine the blueprints further as we're driving.
It looks like, I mean, there does not appear to be anything out of the ordinary about the blueprints. It is based on your experience with building Site 1. They look like fairly standard
All right.
SCP Foundation blueprints. Nothing too particularly.
There's no moon letters or nothing.
Do what now?
Moon letters.
No,
just read
nothing
The
like
Hobbit.
that. It does appear as though the nuclear reactor on this site, or where the detonator is, does appear to be bigger than your like the normal locations. So
It's like a little boy.
yeah,
Why do you keep searching the world for different little boys?
for little boys.
That was Harold the Destroyer.
It'll come in handy one day. So yeah, so you eventually get to where you're going, and it's, you know, secluded. It's off in the middle of the nowhere, but the site is under construction. There's, you know, signs for various things that are just red herrings, but yeah, it's mostly construction equipment. The building is hardly constructed at all. But you roll up in your fucking truck with your tanks and your van.
The Vanguard
Yes, the
goes
van.
first.
Okay. Somebody comes out with a clipboard and a nice little ball cap. He's like, excuse me, I don't believe these are here for
Construction.
construction purposes, so I'm going to have to ask you guys to head to the nearest army base.
Shut up, nerd. We're here for because of Montauk.
Oh, you guys know Montauk?
Yeah, we're the Site 1 directors, chump.
Oh, okay. Can you show me a little bit of identification?
I
That
go-
guy's in his underwear.
And I pull out my badge out of my underpants.
Oh, it's all. Why is it dripping?
Because I don't shake.
Really
before
hot in
I
that
put
tank,
it
there's no
away.
AC.
That's gross.
It's hot in
It's
Wisconsin.
disgusting. It's somehow laminated and also stained. Like it's.
Yeah, Shermans weren't built for these hot Wisconsin summers.
You don't have to ride in the back in a tank.
Well, we
you can
get to,
sit
though.
in the truck.
There's no air conditioning in that truck, so we might as well.
It's got
switch.
windows. The tank
Yeah, but it
doesn't
doesn't have a
windows.
big old 15-inch gun or whatever the fuck.
What are you gonna
How
do
big
with
is-
it? You can't
I don't
shoot
know,
it while you're
sure.
We've
driving
been
on the
shooting
truck.
rabbits on the side of the road.
I feel like that would blow the truck sideways.
You would think that, but it doesn't.
Because
Okay.
it's got a chassis with a impact
75 millimeters.
Okay.
thing.
He's like, I mean, the site's under construction. The only thing that's built is the nuclear reactor down in
Has
the
Montauk
bottom.
been here? Ever?
I mean, I think he was here for the initial groundbreaking, but I haven't seen him otherwise.
You got video of that ceremony?
Yeah.
We'll fucking roll that footage.
I mean,
wanna
I
see it.
don't personally. I mean,
What, do you
I'm
have
sure
a
the
security monkey or something?
I mean, I don't have a security monkey. That's Site 69 stuff.
Who is your security chief here?
It's me. I'm the security chief.
And you don't have the site footage.
There's nothing
There's
built
no video
yet,
camera.
you
We're just
fuck.
building it.
They're building
You said
it
there
now.
was footage.
You said
I mean,
there was
yeah,
footage?
probably recorded it for posterity, but it's not going to be here.
Who was they?
They recorded
five
it for
cancel.
Pa.
They recorded it for posterity. We're a secret organization, son.
They're all about memorabilia. They like to remember things.
Well, where did they take their memorabilias?
Probably back to their
To
office.
the SCP.
Who is they?
museum.
The 05 Council, I told you.
All right. Look here, your name.
Don't
here.
you roll your eyes at me, guy in army helmet.
I'll roll my eyes
You
wherever
ask
I
a
damn
question,
well
I give you an
please,
answer,
son.
and then you don't even like the answer. I don't know what you want from me.
All right, where was Montauk standing to the ceremony?
Fucking, I don't remember when
Well,
they
where's
dug-
the groundbreaking?
Probably right where they're building the goddamn building.
Well, I'm going to go investigate it
Okay, you do that.
because I'm an investigator.
Sure. I mean, the building is partially constructed. They said that the
Yeah,
nuclear
I-
reactor
I
below
go-
ground
I go
was
there.
built.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
gonna go there.
We're going to go check it out.
Okay. So if you go down.
Hey, what's your name, asshole?
Milton.
Milton? Are you a friend of Dr. Frankenstein's here yet?
No.
Nah, I'm
I
good.
don't want to know that guy.
You wanna
I
give
don't
him-
need any
Do you
more.
like chili dogs, Milton?
On occasion.
Here.
Where did you get that?
My van.
Okay, you didn't get any underwear or
It's-
something?
Nah,
Actually, I'm a vegetarian.
you make me sick.
This is why I don't want to be friends with him. Look at
Is
him.
it a tofu dog
Yeah,
with tofu chili?
with
It smells
textured vegetable protein chili.
like murder. I can't have that.
All right, well,
I'm gonna pass. But thank you. I have a
hate
nice
you.
Cobb salad here.
goodbye.
Bye.
You look like you eat ham.
I don't hate. I
a
can
ham
assure
boy.
you that I do not eat ham.
You a ham boy.
You don't eat ham.
I don't eat ham.
What's in a Cobb salad, son?
Oh, the pink? That's actually just I just dye tofu.
Nice try, son. Step aside. We got a building to investigate.
I don't actually know what's in a Cobb salad because I don't
Ham
eat
is
Cobb
in a
salad.
Cobb salad.
Okay, I don't know.
Salad.
Like I know I can't say Caesar salad because the Caesar dressing has anchovies in it.
Well, a vegetarian will eat anchovies usually.
What?
Pescatarians are
I was
fine
a
with it.
pescatarian, but that's not a vegetarian. Whatever, fine. Anyways,
Not a
mullets.
vegan.
So you guys go down in the facility. Now they have a. Remember the episode with the miners and the coughing of the blood?
It just came out this week.
Exactly.
It was really funny. I listened to it.
That's because you edited it.
No.
You didn't? Oh, you
No,
listened
that-
to it.
You did.
Oh.
You should have said yes.
No, I'm an honest liar.
Oh, you listened to it. Okay. It was
A
fun.
thief with a heart of gold.
Good night, moon. But one of those. What are those types of elevators called? The ones that are like a cage.
Freight?
Elevators.
Well, is there a specific name for it, or no?
I think
it's just an
freight's
elevator.
kind of the best way.
Okay, whatever. So it's one of those. It's like a construction elevator. You can see through all the sides, and it takes you down to the lower
Birdcage
levels.
elevator.
Birdcage elevator, is what you said? Mm-hmm. All right, birdcage elevator. Takes you down to the lowest level, and you can hear the hum of the nuclear reactor. And yeah, everything looks like it's just freshly built. It's brand spanking new. There are 2 security guards posted out in front of the door to the nuclear reactor room.
It's got that fresh uranium flavor.
They're like, yeah, can we help you guys?
Montauk,
Okay.
badge.
Okay. Go on in, site director.
Thank you.
You don't have to give me attitude about it.
You gave me.
Like,
just
it's
get-
literally my job to make sure the people who...
matching your
I
energy.
thought he
get in
heard
here.
you say thank you. I thought I heard him say thank you.
Did you even say thank you?
Did you say
Don't
thank
you
you? He
start-
said thank you.
Yeah, but he said it in a condescending way. He
I think you're
he cocked his
inferring
head to the
something that
side and
wasn't
goes,
there.
"Thank you."
Stop projecting.
Yeah. Seems like maybe you have problems with gratitude.
Seems like you're just down here waiting for somebody to give you any kind of guff. Looks like you signed up for the corporation just to get argumentative with the people that pay and write your checks. Is that what's going on here?
What do you mean, the people?
We're all on the same team here, son.
What's your badge number?
Did you guys go in the room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He asked you a question, son. Why don't you answer it real quick?
Oh, I forgot.
Here, have a chili dog.
All right.
Suck
You've
on
done
it.
great.
I kick him into the reactor.
That's a long kick.
Yeah, well, at least I'm
And
not
you're known for your
overreact-
physical prowess.
That's right.
Sure, roll to kick. This heavily armed
Yeah,
man.
have another chili dog.
Enjoying that chili dog. It's a good roll, but probably not good enough.
What was it?
Don't worry about it. I go into the reactor room.
Okay.
He thinks about kicking him.
All right. So you
Would
go into
this
the
be an
reactor room.
overreaction?
There is a series of
Paintings.
computer equipment and
Naked
monitoring
ladies.
equipment that's watching the reactor, as well as the
All
very
right.
large red button in a glass-locked case
Just glass?
that you know to detonate the onboard the nuclear reactor. And yeah, you see in the middle there is a large metal sphere that you know houses the reactor.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Is there any computers around?
roll. There are computers around.
Ones with a terminal?
You don't see any with they're all pretty simplistic for this time period, I believe. But you're more than welcome to roll an investigation to look around.
Got a 14.
Okay.
I'm just looking for somewhere there might be a log. Somewhere digital or otherwise.
Okay.
18.
Steve, are you beating an 18?
It's
No.
Colonel Moosh.
Okay.
Yeah, Hieronymus Moose to you, boy.
Yeah, whatever. Army guy. You
Army man.
Army Army feller. You notice that there is on top of one of the consoles, there is a little tape with a little note attached to it.
I kick it into the reactor.
I grab it.
Everything just
I grab it
wants to
before he
kick
goes.
Cha cha cha.
You want
You look cranky, Frankenstein.
I'm not cranky.
Have a chili dog.
I
got
just
you a
don't
beer and
remember
chili
the
dog.
last
Forget
6
your
weeks.
trouble.
I got a 16 on the die.
Okay.
I swing and miss with a 3.
Okay.
I grab that tape
Okay.
and I feed him a chili dog.
Stop feeding me these. My
am
blood
I doing?
pressure's so bad.
His
All the
veins are just
sodium.
throbbing in his
I can
arms.
see the chili
All the
going through my veins.
His entire digestive tract is just an unbroken line of chili
It's
dogs.
just sludge.
It's just coming out the same
chili dogs
form.
all the way down.
Shit into the reactor.
He just pisses chili.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
Oh, it would help if you drank any fucking water.
Ew, it's got doesn't
Chili
have
dogs got water in
fluoride in it.
Everybody knows that.
I ain't
Turtles
gonna-
get all of their water from chili dogs.
That's right. If it's good enough for turtles, it's good enough for people. Everybody knows that.
I'm the chief turtle engineer here at the SCP Foundation.
You fall into the reactor.
He loves foreskins.
As you drop them, they're called floor skins.
That's right.
Floreskin chili.
Okay. What are you doing?
If they're vice president, they're called goreskins.
Okay.
If you take them and never mind. All right.
Okay.
So I take the tape and find somewhere we can listen to it.
Well, you guys
On
said
the
you
site.
brought a tape recorder with
Yeah.
you.
So I
We're
plug
gonna
in
sit
a
in a
headphone
circle
splitter.
and put it in the middle
Okay.
like it's a
So you take the note off the
podcast.
tape and you put.
I'll
the
read
tape
the
in
note.
The note says, "Sacrifices must be made,"
That's ominous.
and there's like this circle drawn in the corner of the note.
Is it like the Scarlet King's circle?
Nope.
Is it a little happy face?
Nope.
Is
No
it
face.
do we
Little
recognize
frowny
it
face?
at all?
Sure. Roll intelligence.
Mr. Yuck.
14. You fucking say 14.
15.
You son of a bitch.
17.
Based on where you're located, that circle looks
Based.
oddly like the nuclear reactor.
What's that ticking sound I hear?
Huh.
Ticking.
So we're gonna
But you can
play
listen to
this and then maybe get ready to die
Okay.
from inside a tank.
We drove our tanks
Oh,
down
you
here.
drove it down in the elevator.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
we're playing the tape.
The tape on the tape it says interview number 2 POI 3172.
Penis of interest.
Entry date,
Well, I-
April 14th, 1957. Interviewer, Dr. Robert Montauk. Interviewee, person of interest 3172. Location, Site 713, Interview Room 2. Begin log.
Hello again, Robert.
Hello, Depeche. I looked up your laws. I'm afraid I am none the wiser.
You'll get there. What did you find?
The law of blood is referenced a few times in quite a few places, but I couldn't find any concrete information.
I worried you wouldn't.
There's only one source of real use, a description of something called the Battle of Gemeleth, written by a defector from the children.
Ah, Hearst. Yes. I read his memoir once. The only genuine eyewitness of the king's sealing, although a rather unreliable one.
How on earth?
Oh, he embellished. He didn't leave straight away. I stumbled upon some early drafts in his things, shortly before he left. I was young back then, and I remember how passionately he argued after his vision. Said we'd got the king all wrong, that he wasn't a demon or a monarch, but that he was a voice on the wind. When I was older and figured it all out, I was surprised how close he got to a fuller understanding. He just wasn't quite there.
I should have guessed he was a liar.
Oh, he's not a liar, exactly. Just a little lost. And you only have my word for it, Doctor. Which the Foundation has made abundantly clear it doesn't trust.
There's no reason to doubt you. What do you have to lose? You seem as eager for me to learn the truth as I am.
True. And on that note, I have a question, if I may.
Shoot. The longer I keep you talking, the greater the chance you'll slip up and tell me something you shouldn't.
Do you know why the Procedure 110 Montauk actually works?
Sorry, Depeche. I can't talk to you about that.
It's okay. I think I know the answer anyway. Tell me, did you, lose something?
I don't know what you mean.
I'm sorry to bring back painful memories, but I've looked at the Foundation archives too, you know. It was necessary back in the day to check up on what your lot were doing to his daughters. I know that your brother...
Stop talking. This interview is not about my private affairs.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I didn't mean...
Please state for me the meaning of this law of blood.
Isn't it obvious? It is the way the Scarlet King ruled. There was order, but it was through the imposition of an iron will on the peasantry, through armies of slaves, through a nobility bred to be cruel. The realities of the world of his day in his corner of the globe.
What does this have to do with the SCP-001's nature? What are these other laws?
I suggest you look into the second.
I don't have time to play your games. Tell me now, Person of Interest 3172, or you will be escorted to solitary.
Oh, Dr. Montauk. I am sorry. You must look for the law of concrete. That is all.
This interview is terminated. End log.
Montauk's awful rude.
I mean, he's always not particularly nice and friendly. Just saying. So what are you guys doing?
I'm going to check out this reactor a little more.
Okay.
Looking in through the window.
Looking through the window, and you notice that deep inside there is a fairly large black box.
Should there be a black box in there?
No.
Excuse me, guards.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about that?
About what?
The fucking box in the reactor?
I mean, there shouldn't be a box in there.
Well, there is.
Okay.
Y'all got a lead suit or nothing?
No, they took those away after they built it.
They take all your D-class away.
We don't have any yet, not till it's built.
Well, get some, boy.
I mean,
And
it'll
maybe
take a
some
few
lead
days
suits?
for us to ship in some.
I got all fucking day, just like you do, to die to the goddamn Scarlet King. Now get on the goddamn radio and get somebody to hotshot me some prisoners.
He's a
And some-
security guard.
Okay,
Why are you
fine.
being so rude to him?
He's just doing his job.
He's just here to secure the room, not to get...
I don't know why y'all are on his side.
So,
You get so angry so quickly when
You
you
need a
want
Well,
chili dog.
I'm sorry. I don't want to die to an interdimensional evil man.
Here's a chili dog, my guy.
You know what? Maybe I am just hungry. I'm not myself when I'm hungry.
Do you eat a chili dog?
Eat it the long
I
way.
ate a chili dog. Do I feel better?
Yeah, you don't remember the last couple minutes.
I'll calm down a little bit.
What do you mean there's a black box in there?
Yeah. what black box?
What's a black box?
So they call it in, and eventually they send you a couple of D-class.
No lead suits or nothing?
You didn't ask for that.
I did.
What?
I
thought you
said, and also send some lead suits.
Hold on, we'll call that one in too.
Not at the same time.
Well, no, we've already called in the D-class.
All right, fuck
here.
it. Just send them in then with a fish hook.
With a fish hook.
Yeah, they can go fishing for it so their skin doesn't slough off. Yeah.
Fish hook. It's like 10 feet in.
Oh.
One of those pool cleaning skimmers. They can just get it out.
We don't have one of those. We don't
Okay.
have a pool.
Hey, excuse me,
who's
prisoner.
gonna do it?
Prisoner,
Yep.
do you know what radiation does to a man?
Nope.
All right, if you can get that box, you're free to go.
Free to go.
Free to go.
Ah, damn.
Absolutely.
That's a good
You
thing.
better run though, because it's hot in there.
I'm a gymnast. I can just acrobatic.
You're a gymnast.
Yeah, I am. I'm a mountain gymnast.
I give him some anti-rad shots and give him a couple shots of vodka and say, all right, you're ready to go.
So one of you has to open
Open
the
the
door.
door.
Yeah, that's what the
All the
security
other ones
guard's
in.
for.
Oh, the security guard's doing it?
And we're
Oh, sorry.
We're
Sorry.
gonna wait upstairs.
Prisoner number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You will also be free to go. If he gets this box, all you got to do is open the door for him.
I'll open up.
And then if he falls over, you bring the box further out, okay?
He go move. I go in and get buck.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
And then y'all be free.
Oofa.
But
Go
y'all gotta
get
be
chili
fast.
dog.
You gotta be fast, and you can have all the chili dogs you can eat.
What? And that chili dog? Chili dog in there?
Not right now.
Yeah,
At
one
the
now.
end. No.
One later.
I'm gonna have his beer for you now. Beer now, chili dog later.
Bill now, chili dog left.
Yep, here you go.
Wait, hold on. Bill after chili dog too? One
Yeah,
now?
as much beer as you ever wanted
Okay.
for the rest of your life.
I don't like this brand.
Everyone else immediately leaves the
Give me
scene.
a different one.
All right, here's a hams.
Okay, yeah. I like him. I'm gymnast.
All right, we leave and let them do their work.
Okay. So, first D-class, the one who's opening the door, Steve,
Oh, yeah, I opened up.
roll strength to open the door.
So down. 50.
All right, you
50.
you turn in the crack
50.
and you hear the lights above the door, meh, 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 and they're flashing or
Oh,
whatever.
I know it.
You just hear from down the hall, "It's fine, just keep opening it."
Stand behind the
Okay,
door.
Yeah, stand by.
Stand behind that door.
Are you standing behind the door?
Yeah, I do
Okay.
it. Tell me.
Okay, so you pull the door open, roll athletics, other guy to run in there. You immediately feel terrible as soon as the door opens.
I know.
Okay.
You don't run or you don't feel terrible.
I don't feel
Go,
terrible.
go.
Okay. Roll athletics to run in there and get it.
Acrobatics.
He does
Acrobatics.
flips.
Because I said I'm a gymnast.
Okay.
15.
Okay. You flip in there.
And I run. And I grab it. And I run out
Now athletics to run out
with my skeleton
with your skeleton.
intact.
Okay. All right.
It's a critical fail.
Oh.
Maybe I don't bring my skeleton back out with me.
Okay. You pick it up and start to run,
Yep.
and you slip as the
On
skin
what?
on
My
your
skin?
feet, yeah, sloughs
I
off.
My swamp skin?
Yeah, your skin on the bottoms of your feet literally sloughs off and it's bloody.
Can I ice skate out of here?
You stumble forward and fall. The box in your hands tumbles out of the chamber.
I get back.
Shut
Oh,
that
so
door.
you go get the box?
Shut that door.
I was told get back.
Shut the door.
I
No.
stand up and
You
Open
don't shut the
door?
door.
Get back.
The box fell out of the door.
Yeah.
Box.
Box has fallen out of the chamber.
My box.
Door. So you pick up the box, but
My
not
box.
shut the door.
Shut door after
shut the
leave
door.
box.
The sound will stop if you shut the door.
I'm going to run out of there.
You try.
Roll Constitution save.
Oh, that's great.
with
I get
disadvantage.
advantage on those.
And then you roll flat.
I rolled a 20 and then I rolled a 1.
Well,
So
you immediately vomit blood. And
I drink it back up.
Okay,
Ugh.
that's easy for you to do because you
Yeah.
just collapse and you're just laying on
Kind
the
of a
ground. Your skin is cooking and bubbling and peeling.
This is how I like it.
You're like, your tongue melts out of your skull as well.
Go.
And you just feel your eyeball
Eyeballs
pop.
liquefy.
Yeah, just pops.
I light up
Shut the door.
Yeah, are
up
you
a
shutting the door?
Prisoner 2.
I light up
Shut
a
door.
cigarette.
Shut door.
Close though.
You shut door.
That was pretty cool. Now we gotta wait 125 years for this to not be contaminated.
Prisoner 2.
Yeah.
Pick
Roll
up
me a
that
con
box.
save.
Con good. Well, 14.
You're all right
A little warm.
from what you can
little
tell.
tum-tum.
Yeah,
Little tum-tum.
little tummy issues, but it's fine. I'm sure it's nothing. But yeah, the black box appears to be some sort of strange material. It's smooth, but yeah, it's got two handles on the side.
It's smooth.
It's smooth.
Open that
It
box.
loved me.
It
loved me.
It does not appear as though it is capable of feeling.
I love it.
You may love it.
Roll. 3.
You don't
look.
love it.
Ooh, no.
No.
It's not a
We
nice
not
box.
right for each other.
No. You've been with too many boxes in the past. You've been hurt.
I've been burned.
This one's hot.
Once box bit, twice
That's right.
shy.
This one makes your hands hurt when you touch it. So,
Ooh, ow.
because it's hot. It's owies.
Open that box.
Graphite.
Yeah.
Open that box.
Open box.
Okay. Inside the box is a folder filled with papers.
Put the folder outside the door. Into the slot.
Where's that?
It's right there. Open your dumb eyes.
We'll say the entrance to this room has a slot for some reason. And you can
It's-
put it through it.
Put paper slot. Free go now?
Put the box back in the reactor.
No, not deal. Not deal.
Do it or I'll put your head in that reactor.
Oh, come here, do.
Just open the door and toss it in, and you're free.
Come here, do. Put head reactor.
I
Let go.
stick-
Let
I
go
s-
me.
I stick a dart gun.
The
through
longer
the
you're near
slot.
that box, you are going
Okay.
to die. Faster.
I shoot him.
What point slot if getting direct line of sight?
It's a 14. Hit him.
From the dart tube that's
yeah.
in the ceiling.
No, from through the slot.
Oh,
Why every reactor have built-in dart gun tube?
cannon.
All right. So is he just asleep? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess he's
Honk
just
shoe.
getting the radiation from the box.
Shoot.
Honk shoe.
According to the radiation readers that you have on the outside of the room, it does not appear as though that box is giving off any sort of radiation.
And the folder that he put in there?
Also appears to be fine.
Okay.
Open the door and go out and get it.
Okay.
We get the folder, and we give this guy all the chili dogs and beer he can eat and drink.
Okay.
Go.
And we strap him to a gurney, take him to the medical wing so that he
So
can
he could die of radiation
but
poisoning.
not remember why, but love all the chili dogs
True.
he got.
He won't remember why.
I mean,
Strap me to Gertie.
put him back in.
You breastfeed, baby. Hot
Yes.
nipples.
Here.
Tender.
Breastfeed hot
baby.
dog.
Okay.
It's just a loop with him.
That's fair.
You strap me, Kurt.
You strap me, Gertie? You love me?
Everyone's getting breastfeed over here but me.
My tummy hurt.
You love me?
Why tummy hurt? Not chili dog today.
So inside this folder, I'm assuming you're looking,
Yep.
there's a series of things. There's a whole pile of news articles and clippings, as well as a book. But the newspaper clippings, they all kinds of different dates, dating all the way back to 1824.
Huh.
Roll me an intelligence or an investigation looking through these things.
Now, that box that this was in that is not radioactive,
Yes.
I got an 8. Does this tickle my memory from when I flashbacked into time and saw the urns that were being used to transport the brides of the Scarlet King?
Nah, he probably just put that box in there so that way it wouldn't
The
destroy
fancy
what was-
lead box?
Yeah.
All right.
21.
Okay.
I rolled a 19.
All right, you two. You discern that these documents all appear to indicate that the SCP Foundation was founded at different times for different reasons. So, as far as you guys are concerned, it was founded in 1953?
Yeah.
But according to these documents, it was founded 1824, 18...
69.
1818.
1854, like different dates, but all around the 1800s.
It's pretty bad. It smells like chili dogs
Oh my
over
God, you
here.
and your crones.
It's not Crohn's. It's all the hot dogs I ate today.
And all of the documentation does not appear to indicate that the SCP Foundation was founded because of SCP-001. In fact, the one instance was SCP-173, which is the statue that'll snap your neck if you blink at it.
Never heard of it.
Exactly. But yeah, you also find a pile of notes that are votes passed by the O5 Council from various dates. In 1844, there was a vote to officially standardize documentation across the SCP Foundation, and that was brought about because of a series of hymns devoted to SCP-001 heard outside of the first site. In 1857, there was a vote to standardize containment procedures for SCP-001, passed 12-1, and that was because all members of the O5 Council reported dreaming of an unidentified man of South Asia or Asian origin weeping. In 1895, there was a vote on the termination of Agent de Beauvoir, which passed 6-5 with 2 abstentions. And this one is because of a large quantity of blood-stained sheets of paper with the words SCP-001 written in blood over each sheet spontaneously manifested in the bedrooms of all members of the O5 Council. The blood was later identified to belong to both Agent de Beauvoir and an unknown species of poultry. In 1902, there was a vote on the implementation of the site system. A location in North America saw sudden and unexplained wildfires. Residents reported seeing dragons made of fire and a horned crown appear in the night sky above the area. The wildfires were found in 1907 to have begun at the location of the future Site 19. 1922, vote on the containment procedures for SCP-2317, which you don't know about. Several cracks appeared in the earth near Containment Area 179. Red smoke was seen pouring out of each crack for 7 minutes before the cracks abruptly closed. In 1953, there was a vote to unify the project purviews of SCP-001, SCP-231, and SCP-2317. A series of hymns devoted to SCP-001 heard outside of Site-001, interspersed with the sound of laughter. Lastly, in 1957, earlier this year, a vote on the object class reclassification of SCP-2317. Several interdimensional rifts opened outside of Containment Area 179. These rifts alternated between opening on Universe Kappa Erikesh and opening onto an unknown dimension. The unknown dimension is characterized by the presence of a large quantity of red smoke and an unknown number of human voices screaming from within. So Dr. Montauk appears to have correlated all these things, both directly and indirectly, to the Scarlet King. But then there's also an extract from a political work or manifesto by a child of the Scarlet King member, Ariadne Cartwright. And I'm going to send this to Steve to read. Or does somebody else want to read it?
Steve could read.
Steve Reed.
Steve read. Okay, me send Steve.
Give it to me.
Not you. You are the worst. I've learned my lesson in sending you words. Where is Steven? There you are, Steven. Here you go, Steve.
God damn. Excuse me.
Enjoy.
The sin of modernity is vital to understand. It is not that we glorify the pre-modern. The suffering was very real and very extant. We must not fall into the trap of seeing the past as a series of beautiful Arcadias, full of dancing around maypoles and shepherds, living in pleasant anarchy. The past was brutal, but it was also real. It wasn't really the pre-modern, too. That is merely how historians have characterized it. They are wedded to their theory of modernization and can conceive of no alternate mode of development other than a singular drive toward the contemporary West, with other modes of living seen as being stuck in some imagined earlier place on a timeline. It's all nonsense. The people of the past were capable of seeing the world as it really is. Those of us who have joined the King's forces can all see this truth, that there is something very, very wrong with the world we live. The world in which we live. Fucking Paul McCartney ass. Our buildings are made of calcifying, peeling concrete as we shamble each day to jobs and lives created solely for the purpose of maintaining their own system.
Mm-hmm.
But there is no other way to live. Socialism, anarchism, syndicalism. These are little more than constructed pipe dreams, the frail thoughts of lesser men trying to impose their antiquated prejudices on the world around them. No, there was only one alternative way to live. To cast down the law of concrete is to raise up the law of blood. We must learn what it is to die, to be enslaved, truly, brutally enslaved, with no compassion or compunction from our masters. We must learn what it is to be taken toward a single purpose, to know and truly understand our lack of agency. We must be beholden to a world of gods and darkness, the tempest-tossed refuse of a race of fools. We must kill modernity, post-modernity, with all its analysis and sneering observation. There is only one rule, the rule of chaos, for humanity, for life, for the Scarlet King.
Oh,
Meow.
Meow.
I
Good job,
will.
Steve. So, that is the last article that you find in here, anyways, in this folder.
so the law of concrete is capitalism,
Kind of, yeah.
Yes, of course it is.
and the law of blood is brutalism.
Pretty much.
So where are we going to find about this law of howling?
Brutalist buildings actually use a lot of concrete.
I played bass for Brutalist.
So it's one of them ironic names.
We only played E, but we played it brutally.
It was so brutal.
So, what next?
Fuck. So, does the O5 Council know about all these other O5 Council timelines?
They don't respond to you when you reach out to them. They
'Cause-
say, your job is not to be poking around at anything. It's to find Montauk.
That's what we're doing here.
Great. Don't worry about us.
Well,
find Montauk.
where do you think he found all these things?
I don't know.
Some kind of library?
It could have been.
Of
It could have been.
Alexandria.
It could have been
I
one of
thought
those.
it
Some kind of
burned.
book grocery store.
Could be one of those fake book grocery stores that I've been hearing so much about.
I hate book grocery stores.
That's right.
Now, do you guys recognize this? No. We already looked at the lead box. Get the lead box. We got the folder.
You can roll something else if you want.
Can I investigate this box to see if there's any hidden compartments?
Sure.
I investigate it with a 15.
You feel as though on the very tippy top,
Ooh, I'm wicked
something
smart.
is taped
Ooh.
to the top. It's
I
a
hang up
deed.
on the O5 Council
Oh, okay.
and I undo the tape.
Okay. It's a piece of paper.
Wow,
Looks
what's it
like
say?
It's a land deed.
A land deed.
Yes, it's a land
I
deed.
better not be going back to fucking Ohio. What a terrible shithole.
It's a land deed.
California.
Luckily,
California.
it's
Maine.
Maine?
in Wisconsin.
well, we're
Yeah, you're already
here.
here, Wisconsin.
What
all right.
part of Wisconsin?
The drinking pot.
northern hat country.
Yeah.
of
Is that
Wisconsin.
east or west?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, what's the name of the town?
It doesn't have a name of a town. It just is a purchase for a plot of 35 acres in a very remote area.
Isn't Wisconsin one of like the highest consumers state of alcohol per capita?
100%.
Yeah. There's nothing else to do but drink, fucking eat.
Campcation?
We're going camping.
All right.
I'm going to be glamping though because I'm bringing my
Tank.
van.
Tank.
So
We're
as you're,
tank-
so
we're
this,
camping.
This is where the tank
Tanking.
thing might get really funny. But anyways, so as you guys ride out of this particular site, that is where we're going to take a
On our
break.
horse tanks.
And we're back. All right.
I thought you were going to call it. I got really excited.
No, not that early. So, you guys ride
only
out that
been
way.
an hour.
So eventually, the roads just
No
end.
filler.
But the coordinates for this plot of land continue out into the countryside. So your flatbed truck, probably not going to make it. But you
the
could take the tanks.
will.
Could
Tanks
sure.
good.
Yeah.
And the fucking badass van. What if we put
You could drag the van.
tread tires on it?
What do you mean drag it? It can drive.
It's pretty rough off road.
No, I don't want to ruin those tires. I just got them. I'll sit in the tank with them.
Okay. You can leave the flatbed truck and the van by the
We
road.
kill the truck driver.
Have a chili dog and wait here. And then look at
Okay.
this note that says, wait here, have a chili
And
dog.
then he forgets and drives away because he doesn't know why he's there.
Well, the note says, wait here.
Oh, okay. Got
Yeah.
it. All right. So you
For the
guys ride
tanks. Yeah.
out in tanks, and it's very hilly and kind of wooded for a while, and then it opens up into this big open lot. And you do see in the distance, the very far distance, there is a small town. A little clock tower that sticks above the rest of the town. But it's like at least a mile away. What time are you getting here, by the way?
Well, what time was
8
it?
a.m.
Okay.
to
Yeah.
the town.
Okay.
Why does that matter?
I just asked
The
what time
clock-
you wanted to get there.
There's the clock tower. We got to note the clock tower time. The clock on the tower says
8 a.m.,
8 a.m.
if that's the time you're arriving.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it's about a mile in the distance. What are you guys doing? Your tanks are perched over just on top of a small hill.
Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, 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 ba-da, bum, bum.
That's helicopters.
Yeah, it's true. It is.
Well, yeah, we turn the transform button and we fly in.
We played Deflator Mouse instead.
Okay.
Flight of the Bumblebee.
What are you doing?
I assume we drive in unless you guys want to shell this town. You guys want to shell this fucking town?
Look, hold on. I pop out of my little hatch
Okay.
and I get my binoculars and I look down there.
You see, roll me perception just to make sure, with advantage because you have binoculars.
I use a telescope.
Good. God damn it. I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Jesus Christ. I even give you advantage and
That's
you
a
still
5
fuck it.
perception. God damn it.
It's,
You knew what would happen when you asked me to roll perception.
You're looking through the wrong end of your binoculars.
Give
You-
me
Everything-
those
the town is so
fucking-
tiny. It looks
so
like a miniature town. What's
Lieutenant
wrong?
Colonel, you give me those goddamn
So far
binoculars.
away.
You quit dicking around.
Fine.
With advantage, I got a 16.
You notice that you don't see any people in this town, but you do see an awful lot of grizzly bears.
Fucking grizzly bears?
Yeah. You see an awful lot of grizzly
You know
bears.
what
just
grizzly
meandering
bears
around.
hate? Fucking tanks.
Other grizzly bears.
What are you doing?
Let's roll in.
What if we could earn their trust, fellas? We could get down there and we could live amongst them in our camp and we could document their behaviors.
Here's what
Let's
we
cover
do.
our tanks in hair.
Skin some of those bears so we smell like them.
Let's give them enough amnestics to reprogram them.
we could
We'll send them back to their cub days, and then we'll train them up like our own. Come back to the SCP Foundation with a bear army.
alternatively we could just run them over with the tanks. And with the 50 cal
Let's just go down there and see.
in these tanks, yeah.
So you start riding towards the town.
I start playing my tape with 10 hours of bear noises. Over the loudspeaker.
So you start riding towards the town, and you can see that there's not just bears in the town, like there are also like a lot of bears in the surrounding area of that
And
town.
the buildings are made of bears.
They're not made of bears.
They've got suits on, and they're committing commerce.
No. But but the bears do seem rather aggressive towards your tanks and start to run towards your tanks.
Disperse, bears. Disperse, or you will be fired upon.
What are you doing? All right, what are you doing? They just keep running at you.
We use the 50 cal.
Nope. Let's just run them over
we can run 'em
because
over- yeah.
we're in tanks.
Bears, this is your last chance to end this peacefully. Disperse, bears.
They've chosen violence.
So you hit the bears with your tank?
Yeah, just run them over.
Okay. When you hit the bears with your tank, you notice that the moment you hit them, they immediately divide into multiple bears, and every time you keep hitting them, they just keep multiplying into more bears
Multi-bears.
that don't die from you hitting them with the tank.
That's weird.
Giant slime enemies
so,
are bears.
so now there are getting to be so many bears that your tank can't move.
That's not how
And you hear a
inertia works.
lot of bears outside making a lot of bear noises.
Molotov cocktails burned the whole city down.
Okay.
Yeah,
Any of
pop
these
out.
bears missing a dick?
They all are.
They all have no dick.
High low.
Low.
No, none of them appear to be missing a penis.
Well, they will be soon.
okay.
The bears are getting smaller as they divide.
No.
What?
No, they're just turning into 2 full-size bears when you hit them with the tank.
Bears, I call for a truce. Bear truce.
What if we shoot them? What happens?
And they're just like pushing on the tank, and like they're on top of the tank, and they're just making bear noises.
If the gun shoots them, do
they split into 2.
What if we?
Fire. What does fire do?
They split into 2.
Huh?
So now you've got
Too many. bears.
many bears.
I open up.
Go ahead.
Please.
I say affirmative things over the intercom. Bears, you are loved.
Doesn't seem to do anything. The bears
Bears,
seem kind of aggressive towards the tank.
you are very attractive, and not just
You
for
should-
bears in general.
Yeah, they don't. They just seem
What,
to get more agitated the more you talk at them.
Did they?
With the loudspeaker?
You think they're gonna starve? Because I said I brought a bunch of MREs in here.
I start shooting my. I take the shell out of my gun,
Okay.
and I open up the hole, and I stick my chili dog gun into the hole, and I start shooting chili dogs out.
But we got to survive on those. What are you doing?
All right.
Hold on.
How many chili guns do you fire, or chili dogs do you fire off?
I'm a fire 5. See what happens.
Okay, the bears gobble up the chili dogs pretty quick,
Saturate the area with chili dogs.
and those 5 bears kind of like wander around confused for a second, and then notice your tanks again, and they're like, "Hey!" Because I'm assuming your tanks are still trying to move forward, or at least you're making noise. But
We'll pause.
okay,
Yeah, we don't want to waste all our gas.
Turn off
Okay.
the engine.
You turn off the engines. Okay. So your tanks are just sitting there. If your tank's not making any noise, the ones that eat the hot dogs just kind of go over and sniff the tank and like boop it a bit, and then they just wander away. The other bears that have been all up on you for a while, they're still like,
Multi.
Commence to chili dog. Operation Chili Dog, begin.
I think we might run out of chili dogs before we run out of bears.
Shut up and start lobbing chili dogs at these goddamn ursines.
thum, thum. Okay.
I was gonna eat those.
So you fire up. How are we going to control?
I've got a whole
Franklin's
cooler.
stuff?
He's gonna get angry.
He's gonna get
He's in the other tank though.
He's going to remember. And
Moosh
be
and I
angry.
are together in one tank.
So
I
you-
open up the hatch. On the floor of my tank.
okay.
Nice.
And I crawl out.
Okay. There's bears all over the place.
Well, I'm still underneath my tank, though.
Yeah.
So
They haven't sniffed you out just yet.
He's having a smoke.
Just yet.
they can't make it underneath here.
I didn't say that. I said they haven't smelled you yet.
They can smell me through the tank. There's slits and windows in the tank.
Yeah. They were mostly just agitated at the big thing coming towards their territory.
They're
And
distracted.
then you tried to hit them with the tank and shoot them. So
Can we
then-
call in on the radio?
What are you calling in?
We need to get a helicopter out here to lift our tanks.
I mean, yeah. You could do that.
Because we tried feeding them. We tried killing them. What else is there? We gonna jack these bears off?
You haven't tried.
Is that what you're doing?
Give me a second. Be very quiet.
So are you guys just being quiet and waiting, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, we could try to wait them out. If they never lose interest, we got to call in the helicopters.
Okay. I mean, eventually, after like an hour or so, well, not even an hour, like some of them lose interest fairly quickly, especially since your tanks aren't making noise anymore and they don't see you or anything like that, so they meander off. There's a couple that stick around for a little longer, but after a while, they all kind of meander off and they're just wandering around the flat area around the town as well as inside the town.
Well, we should also call it in because if these bears keep multiplying, there's going to be a problem in Wisconsin.
Yeah?
Because that shit's going to be exponential.
Okay. So you
Yeah,
call
let's
it
contain them real quick.
Like a big bear net.
in. Okay. A big bear net.
Yeah.
Okay.
Send it to Siberia.
But first, we need to load
Bag
up
'em
one of
and
them.
send 'em.
One of them forest fire fighting helicopters with all the water, but
Siberia.
loaded up with chili dogs.
Okay. So you send in a helicopter with
Bear net.
chili dogs.
Can we
forgive me?
Tactical chili dog drop.
Tactical chili dogs.
Feed the bears to death? Does that work?
No.
Do they ever stop work?
I mean, eventually they would just stop eating.
Can they, yeah, do these bears starve?
I mean,
'Cause if
you're
we
gonna
just-
have to wait quite a while to find that out.
we're gonna wall this place in, and then we're gonna try to amnestic the bears, and then we're gonna helicopter our tanks to the center of the town.
So if you're sitting there for long enough for that, you notice that at noon, a bunch of bears spawn in the town.
Spawn?
Like they just
appear.
pop into existence, like 100 grizzly bears just boop.
Did the other bears disappear?
No,
Just more bears.
just more bears.
So we gotta, but the ones that okay. So how close did we get to the town?
I would say that you are about 150 yards away from the town.
So after the bears dispersed,
Yeah.
we could drive back to the town.
I
And-
mean, if you turn the tank on and start to drive again, they'll probably
well, we could
come back over.
we get as far as possible and then turn it off. Wait for them to disperse.
just do this. Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
Until we get to town.
Sure. This takes quite some time
I'm a patient
until you
boy.
finally eventually get to town. I would say it's almost nighttime by this point, actually.
And at noon, we noticed that the bears popped up.
Yes, at noon, about 100 bears spawned in.
So we got to town.
It's about
Which
8 o'clock
Which
at night?
building is on the deed? Do we know? If we look
the
at
deed
it,
is for the plot of land,
this entire spot.
35 acres.
Wow.
Yeah, the only building that sticks out to you, I mean, just because it sticks out above all the rest of the building, is the clock tower that's in the middle. It looks like, I mean, it's a clock tower on top of a building. You don't know what that building is, but it sticks out above the rest of the buildings a little bit. But yeah, what are you doing?
Think a helicopter with a rescue ladder.
I mean, you could fly a helicopter in here.
How far away is that clock tower?
If you were on the edge of town, like right on the edge, when you last stopped your tanks, I would say it's about 2 blocks.
You want a gun for it?
I mean, it's more quiet than a tank. Just running it on foot,
Could we
ducking
get
and
into the
weaving
closest
through
building
bears,
and get up to the top and
assassinate the president.
get to the clock tower? The bear president? You think there's one presidential bear, and if we kill him,
Mayor Bear.
Mayor Bear. The goddamn Mayor Bear.
Mary Berry?
He's always staring.
He's got a sash on and everything. I saw him.
Sitting there with his
I
honey
run.
pot. You run where?
The clock tower.
Just directly down the street. Just hoofing it? At nighttime?
Yeah, quietly.
Roll
Stealth
stealth. You're under ruse. Because there are still a shit ton of bears
12.
It's not great. No, they definitely sense you about 10 feet outside the tank.
I run back. Oh,
You
God.
run back in,
too
and the
smart
bears
for
start
you.
to like get around the tank again.
Perfect bear noises.
That helicopter with that rescue ladder is looking real good right now.
Yeah.
They can carry us right over to the clock tower.
All right. Helicopter eventually
Strength
flies in.
check to hold on to the ladder as you fly in.
Roll strength check then. I was just going to say, yeah, you do. But hey,
Blue Falcon.
you're last
I
on the
just
ladder.
do.
Yeah, I just do it as well.
What'd you roll?
69.
You
It was a
did.
D100, right?
No.
That works.
D20.
I'm not doing it.
Fine, I'll do it.
No.
Yeah. See
Nope.
what you get.
Here, I'm going to roll
good
all
enough.
these. All of them are great.
The one I rolled was fine. You hang on to the fucking the helicopter as you flies over. It just drops you off. There's not on the flattish part of the top of the
There's a
building.
roof.
Yeah. The bears seem agitated at the helicopter, but whatever.
What are they going to do?
They're
Vote?
bears. Yeah.
For a
They
different
pull
bear
out
bear?
guns and they start shooting the no.
We
But
should
yeah.
bring some of the war monkeys here.
Roll perception
They
check.
just make more bears. They're too dumb. Perception?
Yeah.
No.
7.
Nah, you don't see shit.
5.
Stupid.
9.
It's dark out.
Now, yeah, it's too dark. Can't see
It's
anything.
very dark. We didn't bring our NVGs.
Yeah, but you've landed on the roof.
I did bring some NVGs.
Well, use your goddamn MVGs. Give you advantage.
I left them in the tank.
Shit.
Because he's only in his underwear, so it's not like he's, got a
I got a
backpack.
pack of
Where's
cigarettes.
my retriever bear?
Yeah. So you're on the roof, and you notice that the clock tower does have like a little door in the back.
Ah,
So you could probably go in that.
pop in there.
And it's a little tight spiral staircase that goes down.
Can we change the? Nah, that wouldn't affect
You
time.
can change the clock.
But that's not like a time machine. It's just a
no,
clock.
it's just a clock.
Yeah, I go down those
It's
stairs.
telling you what time it is. You go downstairs. This appears to be a library. And the library, like most of the books have been torn off the shelves. You notice that the windows
Classic library.
are steel. Like they've literally blocked up the windows with solid steel.
So
the
the
door
bears
itself.
That's not a window anymore.
Yeah, they were a window, but
Now
It's a
it's-
hatch now.
yeah, now it's a hatch. And the doors themselves also solid steel, but have a fancier design to them, as if it was from SCP, the SCP Foundation.
Nice.
So you notice that
Is there a light switch?
there is a light switch.
I'll turn it on so I can look around better.
Lights flicker on.
And all the hatches open.
All the hatches open. The bears just pour in.
You're dead now.
There's just a librarian in there, so you gotta be careful.
Shh.
It's got little glasses. It just moves the pages one after the other.
It's reading Goldilocks.
That's right. Be very quiet with the librarian. So you notice that there's a pile of books, and as well as a tape sitting on top of the pile of books.
Ooh. Tape time.
You should take the tape out of here. Stop yelling. It's a library.
Sorry. Tape time.
Okay. Let's take the tape out.
What, the helicopter's just waiting for us?
Yeah, the helicopter waiting for. Let's go.
We should take these books with us, too.
Yeah, let's take the books.
Yeah, but what if there's more things we need to investigate inside this library?
Let's investigate and see if there's a bear off switch.
A bear off switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna investigate and look for the no more bears button.
Roll to look for no more bears.
Some anti-bear. I got a 17.
6.
6.
Yeah, you don't find the no more bears button.
What about him? He rolled a
I got
17.
17 to
17.
look for anti-bear stuff.
So you don't find anti-bear stuff, but you do notice that there is a pile of papers and books that is heaving up and down. It looks as though there's a bear sleeping under a pile of
okay.
books and whatnot
So
in the library
the-
with you. But it's currently asleep at the second.
Yep. So we're gonna take the tape and the books that it's on
Okay.
and take those back up to the top.
Roll stealth.
Maybe it's not a real bear.
I don't want to find out.
You can survive a grizzly attack.
Yeah.
Not the one that turns into 2 when you defend yourself.
I mean, in the same way that you can survive a fall from 30,000 feet.
Yes, there's a chance.
There's
I mean,
always
yeah, one lady did it. So why am I the only one following the rules of the library?
stealth a 15.
I mean, you can't survive a polar bear attack, but you could definitely survive a grizzly bear attack.
That seems like a real weird arbitrary distinction to make.
I'm just telling you all the bear facts I know.
Which is what we're
Koalas aren't
saying as
We're
actually
just reading
bears.
these out of a book.
Oh, yeah, I've got Bear Weekly right here. Sorry.
BARE. It's just naked bears.
Yeah, it's bear.
shaved.
bear.
Shaved bears. Would you roll for stealth?
I rolled a 15.
Okay.
Oh, am I supposed to roll?
Yeah, dummy.
Why?
Because you're in the room.
I'm not grabbing anything.
He's trying to leave.
He's grabbing stuff. He said he's
I
grabbing
got the
books
tape
and
and the
papers
books
on
that
the
they were
dirt.
on and
Yeah.
walking them up the
Yeah,
stairs.
he's trying to
Been
leave.
whispering the whole time. Can
And
I get
whispering.
advantage?
No, because you're still trying to
Shit.
leave.
15.
Okay.
2 15s
Okay. So
and a 7.
you slip on one of the books that are on the ground, and
Son
it
of a bitch.
causes
A banana peel.
a series of books to fall over and make noise. And you notice that the grizzly bear stands up immediately and starts to run towards
We got to race it to the spiral stairs. It can't go upstairs.
army guy.
Colonel Moosh.
Colonel Moosh.
Lieutenant Colonel.
It's good working with you.
Colonel Moosh. The bear's running right towards you. This bear is about, it's literally the size of an average grizzly bear, so what?
It's big as fuck.
35 miles per hour.
Yeah, but I'm saying size-wise, like how big is it?
1,200
Grizzly bears
pounds?
are about
800
pounds.
800 pounds?
8 feet.
8 feet? Okay. But yeah, so it's running towards you.
600 pounds.
Running like a Yoshi.
Hot dog.
Wait, is it a male or female grizzly bear?
Male.
check its
Looks like its
dong.
dick is dragging on the floor, so
600 pounds. Okay.
600 pounds.
Wait a minute. How big are grizzly
Bear.
penises?
600 pounds.
Small as hell.
Your Google search
Enhance.
is going to be enhance. How am I supposed to measure that? It's just a picture.
Grizzly bear penises are about 13 millimeters or half an inch.
No, 13
Wow.
millimeters? Oh, millimeters. Wow, that can't be real.
Grizzly bear
Just the tip.
claws are
Oh, wait.
4 inches.
No, 138.
It's much more.
133.
What's that?
So 13 centimeters?
It's 133.
4.5 inches.
It's not very big.
I'm once again
It's just all
out,
about
I
just
feel-
the tip.
outsized by a grizzly bear.
Can I just say that I feel really great today?
Because you
feel
can just
very
say, I'm as
manly.
big as a grizzly bear.
That's right. At least.
I'm hung like a grizzly bear.
600-pound grizzly
And most
bear.
people won't know what that means. Till you run into that one bearologist and they're like,
Oh,
Bearology.
you got baby dick. Anyways, what are you guys doing? There's a bear running at Hieronymus Moosh.
I'm running up the stairs
I'm gonna
Run away.
with this tape.
throw a book in the opposite direction to distract
Or
the
a beer
bear.
bottle.
You can do that.
15.
Throw an overdue book.
You throw it, it makes a noise, but the bear is looking right at Hieronymus Moosh.
All right, I didn't want to do this, but
I open fire.
You shoot it.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Why not? It's going to kill me.
Roll
It's going to make two bears, you fucking moron.
Oh, that's right. I don't do that.
He said it.
No. That's not right. I didn't say the number.
That was 7 bears.
What are you doing?
I shoot a chili dog across the room.
You're out of chili dogs. You used up all your
No,
chili dogs.
there's still
Who said
Frankenstein's
that?
underwear chili dog.
These are mine.
My emergency chili dog in my chest
You'll have
rig.
to grab them out yourself.
Rig.
I grab the chili dog out of Frankenstein's
not the right
pocket and I throw
one.
it.
I will tell you this as a meta thing. There is a way to kill the bears. You just haven't done it yet.
Well, we
I
tried.
don't feel like finding out in a chase
I'm not
scene.
gonna. I can't. We didn't try poisoning them.
It's not that.
Okay.
It's more direct.
I crank its hogs.
That's a heart attack and
Can you-
dies.
is it like zombies? You gotta shoot in the head.
Try
No,
it.
we've tried that. It doesn't work.
Try shooting it in the head.
I run. I fucking run.
All right,
I'm not
roll
gonna figure out
athletics.
how to fucking fight this bear, right? God damn it, these fucking goddamn shit, bitch, motherfucking 5.
Okay,
You
well.
don't have to be faster than bears. You just gotta be faster than your
moose.
friends.
Yes, faster than moosh.
I asked you if this was gonna be dangerous, and you didn't answer.
He said yes.
Did he?
Yeah.
What? What happened?
I don't think so.
I thought he
happened?
said yes.
I don't think
He doesn't
want
want to lose moose.
I got a 15 to get up them stairs.
Oh yeah, you make it to the stairs.
And I'm-
It's Moosh and the bear.
I throw a chili dog.
What'd you roll,
You
Moose?
used all your chili dogs.
No, I took one.
I
said
rolled a 10.
I took one from Moosh's underwear.
Better
He
than the
didn't say
moosh.
yes. He said probably,
It's true. Well, that's a Dennis.
and I
yes.
didn't see it because that
What?
happened right before he sent out the Zoom link.
High low.
For
Me?
to grab the
To
chili
have
dog.
a emergency chili dog.
He's been pulling one out of his underwear this whole time. I'm taking that one.
The chili dog is canon
high
now.
low.
Hi.
Yes, you have one emergency
I'm
chili
not comfortable giving it
dog. Him.
up.
I do.
He has
yeah.
one emergency
I pull
chili
it out
dog.
of my emergency chili dog sack.
Okay. You
And
got
I-
one. It's your last one.
I toss it to the bear.
Roll dex.
I try to get it in front of it, but with a good lead.
What kind of stairs are we on?
Spiral staircase.
I know, made of what?
Dex.
Metal.
I got a 10 on the die. My dex is like +3 because I'm a shooter.
Okay. So you throw it. I will say that it lands somewhere between
Moosh.
Moosh
And the
and the bear. The problem is Moosh tried to run away, so the
Yes.
bear might not stop for the chili dog. Might not. I'll roll for
But it
We'll
will.
see. We'll see.
Um,
What are you doing, Mr. 10?
what? I want to break the stairs so that the bear falls.
The bear doesn't fit
It's
up
a
the stairs.
it's a tight fit. You don't think the bear
Bear's not getting up
would
those
be
stairs.
making up those stairs. It's a tight spiral.
Oh, so what are we running then? I thought we were running up the stairs.
You're
Well, it
trying
can
to.
still reach you. It's
Moosh
8 feet tall.
Is behind and won't make it to the stairs before the bear gets there.
You got a honey pot in there?
I haven't talked to her in many years.
Okay.
Something we haven't tried that's very direct that kills the bears.
Hug the bear.
The bear hugged you. You're so close to
Go
doing
hug
it.
the bear. You know what?
Well, that's my last ditch.
You're
effort,
on the
actually.
right-ish path,
I kiss the bear. It's not the bear's
but not in a romantic way.
He doesn't say I
gotta
suck his dick
You gotta
romantically.
choke that bear. You gotta choke that bear.
I romantically suck that bear's dick.
Don't you have
I can
rope?
fit the whole thing in my mouth.
got
That's
rope, right?
crazy.
Can't I just make a lasso and get Moosh and pull
It'll
him?
take you a turn to make a lasso.
I'm gonna make a bear noose.
Sure.
We're hanging
So
bear
you're
over
spending
here.
your turn making a noose.
So I can hang
Survival.
that bear. 12.
You make an okay lasso noose. It's okay. You'll be able to use it on your next turn. So Hieronymus with Moosh already tried to run. So the bear is going to catch up to Hieronymus with Moosh.
It's not going to love that chili dog for a second?
Oh, yeah. Let me see if he actually cares.
Trying to
No, he
say,
doesn't care about that.
Fuck you.
He runs up to Moosh, and he is going to try to bite Claw.
Yeah.
And he will bite
my-
and claw, but not claw. You are going to take 13 damage
Ow.
as he has now pinned you down. You are prone, and he is on top of you.
That's not good.
And he's just roaring in your face.
I squeeze him like a little teddy bear with my legs. I wrap my legs around and squeeze him.
Okay? You wrap onto the bear. You are holding onto the bear as he pins you down.
Yeah, he's in my guard now.
Okay?
He's a wrestler.
That's
It's,
right.
it's all three of your turns again. So what are each of you doing?
Fuck.
I can't wait to hear your
can't
Cracker
shoot
Jack
it.
plan.
You said it's more direct.
Yeah.
They were on the right path with the hug, so something with squeeze, like, it's got to be asphyxiating, right?
I didn't say that was the right path. It's
You
closer.
said I was on the right track with the
I
hugging.
said you're on the right path, but not the feely stuff so much. I said right path. I didn't say exactly correct.
Well, I already tried words of affirmation.
You did.
Poisonous gas?
How was that the same track?
Where do you have that? Oh, I got poison gas canister right on my belt. I forgot to tell you.
You said he was on the right track with the affirmation?
I did not tell.
Oh, that's what you said.
No, when he said, what did he say? A hug? That I said.
Hug.
You're at least you're in a better direction than.
Can you give it a groom? Can you groom it?
Yoshi?
See, Yoshi gave me the idea.
When you lick your asshole that loud, it's very loud. I can hear it.
I licked the bear's asshole. Clues.
Yoshi, quick, give it close. What are you doing?
I'm taking the tapes up. I got nothing.
Okay, you just head up. All right.
I drop a flashbang. I don't know.
You could throw a flashbang if you have one. I don't remember you saying you had one.
I don't either, but
Okay.
it seems like something I would take.
But you
I
didn't
said
say
full.
it.
I said full loadout. That's a pretty standard combat
low.
scenario. Low.
You have a flashbang.
I drop it and I say, "Fire in the hole, flashbang. Good luck."
Okay.
As I go up all the way up the stairs.
All right. You toss it. Let's go con save for Moosh and Frankenstein.
They know it's coming.
Yeah.
With advantage.
Sure.
17.
Okay.
What is the roll?
Con
save.
save.
With advantage.
16.
Bears notoriously bad at
Oh,
combat.
with
guys are-
advantage.
Yeah.
16.
Okay. So you are not blind or
Bless you.
deaf. The bear immediately starts to freak out and it's just like
Now's your chance.
and like
run.
unpins you essentially because it's blinded and deaf.
I cheese it.
All right, you cheese it. You will not invoke an attack of opportunity because it can't see you.
Ha, idiot.
So yeah, you guys run
I
up the
Sparta
stairs.
kick him back down to the bear pit.
What, the bear?
Figure out
No.
its weakness. Tuh.
We need to. We are researchers.
It's true. You
I
haven't figured
will
out how
shoot
to.
you, Franklinstein.
You haven't figured out how to contain it. That's true.
This cat-ass fucking bear. Let's go.
All right, so you guys head back up the roof.
Donkey
Yeah.
kick.
The rope ladder is there, waiting for you. You grab it and leave.
Yeah,
I don't
and
want
we-
to.
and
I want to hang that bear. I made this lasso and
It's
this.
true. You didn't do
Yeah.
anything with it.
You could so you could lasso the bear and tie it to the ladder, and we could have the helicopter pull the bear up and see if that works.
You could try it.
Let's go. I'm tired. I want to go eat hot dogs.
All right.
And we play the tape as we
Wow.
scribboon it.
So as you fly away from the library with all your stuff in tow, that is where we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next
You
time.
look grumpy, Moosh. What's going on?
Oh, and the SCP designates this new little anomaly you found as SCP-2875, otherwise known as...
The bear that fucks.
So one of the titles is The Town That Got Fucked by Bears, but
Oh, Jesus.
but the actual most of the other titles are The Town That Got Destroyed by Bears.
Terrible place.
So it's the town that's anomalous, or the bears, or both?
Yes.
So, and in their research of this anomaly, how do you kill him? Hammer?
You just had to hit him with a blunt weapon on the head.
A bullet's not a blunt weapon?
Nope.
All right.
It literally
ranged
says
weapon.
bullets cause it to split.
All right.
Has to be melee combat, it says.
If I would have hit him with that rope in the
yeah.
head, would he have
No.
died?
It's not
Moosh, if you had
blunt force
only
trauma.
pulled out your fucking hammer and
If I
charged
had
the
only
bear,
decided to punch a bear,
Would have worked.
you didn't
Crazy,
take the bear
right?
puncher feat. So
why didn't I intuit that?
My friend
Why did you try
Scrum would
punching
have done it. You can follow
Scrum would be great against bears.
I don't know. I call him, but he doesn't pick up. This episode of Botched is brought to you by the Patreon producers: Big Jim, the Knucklord, Chronic, Skinner, B-Mound, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Shinigami, Jay Squeezy, Scabby Goose, and Old God King Toaster Bath.
may he punch bears to death in Valhalla.
Brazen.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. Support us on our favorite websites: FreedomValleyHorseBase.com, DickBlood.club, Viagra.com, LouisianaPocketGopher.com, DamnYouDentist.com, MeepsCreeps.com, PartyMormons.com, ChungoGrande.com, ChugYoMilk.com, DaddyDentist.com, RaoulsMovingCastle.com. That's not true, is it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
FleshDozer.com, MooshCoffee.com, DicklessBears.com,
Heyo.
This town had all dicks, all bears.
WarMonkey.pizza, or simply Patreon.com/podcast.
Nice.
Go to iTunes, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to the show, and leave us a 5-star review. Thank you to Tal Shi and the Mod Squad over in our free Discord.
You're fucking heroes. Go save a cat out of a tree.
Shinigami, Daito, Good Phil, Bread, Captain Hygiene, and Spooky Tuna.
Long time, Brad. Where you been?
Getting married.
It's true, he did get married already.
Congratulations.
It was last year.
Thank you to Gozer featuring Lonnie from the Forensic Polaroids for our theme music. Check them both out on Spotify. Thank you to Swan for album art. She's all over the internet. Had a swad named Emily send something to the P.O. Box like a prison letter.
Yeah.
P.O. Box 3173, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and Chonk will listen to it on stream. Go to BigTittyMonkey.shop for all your botched apparel
Or simply botchpodcast.com/
store. And as always,
When you're pinned down by the librarian because you got overdue books about honey, but you give it the old tongue hole, bung hole reach around and it goes rawr and it can't handle it. You run off into the sunset, but you think about it often. Screen Botched. and we'll reminisce about you.
We'll see you next week, nerds. All right. What's going over there on the YouTubes?
Oh, well.
Shit and fuck.
Doom Destruction stopped by. Old lady Cytheros stopped by.
Oh, nice.
Hey, girl, hey.
Yeah. Been a while. And GOC agent stopped by, but our Delta Psi MTF agent, Doom Destruction, took care of them, so they are gone.
Get out of here, you guacamole agent.
Got him.
Got him.
Why don't you thank the people here in chat, Mr. Dennis?
So, let me refresh it again just in case, but thank you to Cup of Tiefling, Multicolored Mind, and Shinigami SPQR.
That's great. Oh,
We salute
I don't think we had anybody
You.
did we?
we salute you,
Big
Dennis.
Jim.
Whee!
You are
You're
this episode's
redirty.
Yep,
Doctor.
I knew where you were going.
Oh
with
no!
it.
Wait, didn't
Who's
His What give out a sub?
I don't know.
Shinigami.
I only saw
Yeah,
one.
Shinigami.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
all
salute Shinigami.
Sure.
We salute you, Shinigami
Shinigami.
SPQR.
You are this episode's
Redacted. Can't trust you
hot
with rewords.
dog.
Cup of
I'll
Tiefling
eat
says,
some
fuck you,
hot
fuck you, fuck you,
dogs.
Dennis.
I'll eat some hot dogs. I'll eat some
Dennis,
hot
what did you
dogs
do
when
to
I'm
Cup of
hungry.
Tiefling?
Yeah,
Huh?
Doom Destruction did tell me to punch that bear, but I didn't see it in chat, so which is good.
Hey,
'cause
give me the
that's-
finger for it. I
that's
said
cheap.
I said Cup of Tiefling.
I'm gonna punch that
Punch
bear.
that dog, Dennis.
Oh, punch him?
Can
Okay.
I punch that bear?
We'll punch it down.
Yoshi, run!
Don't punch that dog.
Dennis, what con are you doing this weekend?
None.
What are you doing? When's your next con?
The following weekend,
Where's that at?
Hagerstown Community College for 4 State Comic-Con.
Gross. What days are those?
Saturday, Sunday, the 26th and 27th.
Wow.
I'm up for 25 cons this year. That's too
God damn.
That's too many.
It's too many cons.
half the weekends, boy.
People keep talking me into them.
Say no.
You can say no.
Yeah, but
Especially
they were in
when they're like,
Gettysburg.
hey, come to my community center con.
I've been to that con before. It was fine. That was 2 years ago.
Okay.
That's
only
only 2
getting
days,
bigger.
and it was like $100. So I mean,
All right.
Doom Destruction is going to London Comic Con next month.
Nice.
Go to
Nice.
London Comic Con.
nice.
Steven.
I this weekend am gonna go see a movie. Maybe Sinners. Maybe The Amateur. I don't
Sinners
know.
looks cool.
Sinners. They both look cool.
What you guys talking about?
And then I'm gonna take some pictures of Margarita, and then other stuff.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
The only baby that matters.
Tristan.
Real hard into Dragonstorm Tarkir Magic the Gathering set limited. I've been streaming it every week, and we'll stream it again this weekend. Maybe I'll actually win a game on stream. If I lose, I should punish myself in some way.
Yeah, how would you like to punish yourself?
I don't know,
Danny?
shots or hot sauce.
No,
That's
hot
too
shots. Hot shots.
hot. I'm not doing hot shots,
Why?
but chicken wings.
No, that's not a
Exercise.
punishment.
Exercise would probably be healthier.
That's
like
not a punishment.
Eat
Squats.
3 rotisserie chickens in 5
Do a
minutes.
shot of hot sauce
no.
every time you lose.
Oh,
In my eye.
No, you're taking it too far.
Snort.
Anyway,
shove a pin in your pee hole.
we'll do
Time you
something.
lose.
Just like Albert Fish used to do.
And what are you doing, Phil?
I'm doing nothing.
Awesome.
Editing.
Feet stuff.
Editing this goddamn generalish hospital Patreon.
You love it.
I do.
That was a fun one.
It's taking me longer because I'm doing something weird for these episodes. So
Neat.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
it's just taking me longer because we have a demonic entity in it. And so,
You have to put a soft lens filter on everything because it's daytime
well,
podcasting.
what I'm doing is taking the demonic lines and putting it. I'm double tracking it and
Yeah.
then changing the pitch on one side so that it sounds like there's two voices but two different pitches.
That's
so
pretty rad.
It's
I think it is.
time consuming. So, no streams. I don't know. I might buy a Switch too, even though I've been bitching about
Bro,
it.
right? You can pre-order in next week, right?
Next month.
I thought it was April 28th.
No, they switched it to May 9th.
Fuckers.
I don't know. I've been bitching about it very vocally, very loud,
So expensive
very
for what it is.
publicly.
I might buy a Switch 2 in like 3 years because I have a very big expense coming up. So,
That's fair.
Shut up, Yoshi.
If I
Yoshi
if I
said
buy
no.
one, I'll get yelled at by my wife, so I might buy one. I don't know.
She's gonna yell at you no matter what.
She's gonna yell at me, and then she's gonna be the one that plays most.
Yeah.
because she still plays
Use her
Zelda
credit card
every
to do
week.
it.
For Switch 2, you could get a dog instead.
Dogs
No,
are
we
dumb.
can't get a dog because our apartment
You
is
get a
full.
dog for free
you
and
were
then buy
trying
a
to get a
Switch too.
Yeah, we got shot down.
You can steal dogs.
Yeah, it's
You
very
can steal
easy.
Switches too.
The dogs at the park are free.
Yeah.
You can
just take them home with you.
as long as you can outrun the police.
Speaking of my wife yelling at me, I got to go give her a ride back to the rental center.
Is she home?
She's home and like texting me.
Oh no. Well,
What are you guys going
Bye.
to talk about?
no, it's fine. We were gonna just hang out with
Bears.
everybody here and talk
Everybody-
about our favorite
What other bear
bears.
puns can we come up with? For
Librarian.
professions? Librarians. My best. That's all I got.
How embarrassing.
Oh, yes. Fuck you, Dennis is a site. Yeah, that's true.
And what
Okay.
kind of site is
Didn't
Fuck
know
You,
if
Dennis?
because I was like, I'm pretty sure I said your name.
I thought it was damn you, Dennis.
This is unbearable.
Damn you, Dennis. Yeah.
I said damnyoudennis.com.
I know, but she's saying, or they're saying, a cup of tea thing. Fuck you, Dennis.
Yeah,
And then
fuck
they
you,
said,
Dennis.
Nothing. Wasn't fuck you, Dennis.
No, that says fuck you, Dennis.
Sorry.
That's not a site, it says. Sadly. It may have been at a time, but someone may have lapsed on there.
true.
I don't want Tristan to get in trouble, so
He's
we should
already in
get
trouble.
out
You're
of
already
here.
in trouble.
I got Hopin.
Did you see my hand?
Yeah, I thought maybe you got that jacking off.
No, I fell at work and hit an
Rug burn?
apple crate.
That sucks.
Too much? Too fast?
I still use it to masturbate because I like how the bumps feel on my
Mm.
wiener.
It's good. I
Wienerbumps.com.
like the splinters.
Wienerbumps.com.
I've seen those before in like
What, wiener
videos,
bumps?
and they're so distracting.
Wiener bumps?
People will surgically
They're called
implant.
warts.
No,
Yeah,
people
they're
will
called
surgically
herpes.
implant pearls under the skin.
Yeah, so that like it's ribbed for
yeah,
her
and
pleasure.
it's fucking weird.
We watch different porn.
I don't see it often, but when I do, I'm like, just
Dennis
weird.
is like, let me look at this fish
Are
porn.
you sure it's not just
Every
a fucking...
10th dick I see has them. Yeah.
no, every like 5,000.
There's more at the cons. Yeah.
Dennis'sPearlCocks.com.
Yep. Pearlcox.com.
Oh, go to our free Discord and check out Hunter's MTF gear and rate it. Rate it.
Ooh.
Rate it or rate it?
Rate it.
All right, I want to go home and take
Rate
drugs. I'm leaving.
All right. Peace out, Cub Scouts.
Love you, bye.
Rate it.
Bye.